I'm gonna check on YouTube, and then
Share. I thought you said it wasn't working on YouTube.
well, we're trying to see what. You know what, Carlos? You asked too many questions.
I thought that was the whole point.
No, it is. It is the whole point. Hey, Larry, it works.
Probando.
Here, I'm gonna see if I can hear something. To see what. You know what, Carlos? You asked too many questions.
Push that button, Larry. Push it. Oh, yeah.
Share it to the
Facebook.
Whiskey Talk page.
Okay.
We're gonna chair. Chair or chair?
Share. It's called a gangbang.
What the fuck?
We're sharing. It's called a
My
gangbang.
volume down. Let's see what's going on.
Your volume. My volume's way up.
What?
I can turn it down. See, that's the great thing about having the mixer right in front of you.
Yes. Full control. Bitchin' technology. Oh man, that meat was pretty good, dude.
It was delicious.
Thank you. I took a shower before.
Peanut, I enjoyed your meat too.
Cochino.
No, I'm
This
just sad
guy.
because I don't have my phone.
This guy.
I enjoyed Peanut's meat too.
That's good.
Fuck.
Gee, bro.
fotos.
No manchin. All right, let's. Come on, paste. I'm trying to.
Are you guys already live?
Yeah?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, okay.
We are live.
Oh, you're pasting.
Your mom heard what you just said.
Do I have to keep a PC?
Yeah.
No, fuck no.
Fuckity fuck.
Yeah.
There you go, dude.
Yeah, keep it PC.
As long as Zuckerberg doesn't,
That's true.
kick us off.
Fuck Zuckerberg. He has me in jail. Well, not anymore.
Oh yeah,
I just got out. I just got out of Facebook jail.
Oh, you guys did your time.
Yeah.
I haven't done my time.
I did seven
I don't
days.
plan
7
on
days in the Facebook pen.
How was it, man?
It was kind of lame because there was some shit that I kept wanting to comment on, and I couldn't.
You can't. You can only see.
You can't even like. You can't even like it. A
can't like,
post. You can't
okay.
react to a post. You can't do shit.
That really does sound like jail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
You're seeing people walk out of jail, and you're like, I want to walk out too.
Fuck
go.
Facebook.
Well, guess what? You can't.
All right. Well, it's time for some whiskey. Damn it.
Let's whiskey it up.
Oh.
Let me see if this works here.
Gracias. Ooh. I can smell it from here. Stings the nostrils.
Sus.
Garcias.
Listen.
Oh, there we go.
It's fruity.
You're fruity.
Fuck.
It's
Yeah,
it's gonna be one of those.
Yes.
That's cool.
It is gonna be one of those.
It'll be one of those and one of these.
No, please stop.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Mazel tov.
Wow, that's really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot sweeter than any of the other
wow.
Japanese whiskeys
Very
we've
sweet.
had.
Well,
You
it's
can
really
smell
good.
it too. When you pour it, you can smell the sweetness.
That smells very sweet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's good though.
Wow.
That's really sweet.
It lasts a long time too.
Oh,
Yeah.
it really lingers.
And it like
Mhm.
coats the whole palate.
Oh, this is gonna be dangerous.
That's really good.
And the aftertaste too.
And it's smoky too.
A little bit.
You know what? I can definitely taste the caramel in this.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so
It's
what's
like-
supposed to be in this?
Alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Alcohol, Japanese shit, anime,
That's it? Oh.
fucking all that shit.
Yeah.
Let's see. Green whiskey distilled in a coffee still, which is very traditional, rare, blah blah blah.
Dude, it feels
Complex
like they're having a
whiskey.
sword fight with my tongue.
Sweet taste originating from the grain itself. Please enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't give any tasting notes.
Probably if we
Just some.
goggle it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys probably has to change, no? Compared to mine, because
¿Cuál queso?
I'm like a virgin to this.
You're not a virgin.
Whoa.
Liar.
I mean,
You have like 2 daughters, man.
I don't know if they're mine or not.
Let's talk about that. It's just Myra, is this confirmed? Can Myra confirm
Can
this?
anyone confirm? Were you shooting rubber bullets? Is that what you're saying?
It stings the nostrils.
That's some shit.
No,
though.
this is really good, but my tongue, like, it goes numb for a while.
Mhm.
It does.
But it's good.
There's a little bit of spiciness there that it's kind of surprising.
Look, Oscar's watching. He's an asshole.
Yeah. I can't tell because I don't have my phone.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, your phone's over there.
Oh, well, let's start it. No.
Yeah, go for
Yeah,
it.
go for it, man.
Oh, wait.
Okay, finally
Wait.
share. Oh,
Never fails.
hi.
What? What am I doing? I'm doing the clubhouse. I think I'm doing. Huh? I'm gonna record. She go inside.
All right.
I don't have homework.
All right.
All right, close door. All right, hopefully she doesn't come back.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Interrupted burp.
It's all good.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Whiskey Talk with Three Dudes. Today, today's episode comes. Huh?
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Wow.
You never introduce us, man.
I know. Huh? I should.
You never say our names.
I don't.
I want to hear you say my name, man.
Don't look at me.
Cochino.
But I know your guys' names.
Nah,
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
What's his real name?
As we go with that, welcome.
My bad, Eddie. So, Eddie, sorry, you were going to say something. I totally interrupted you.
I was gonna say we're gonna thank Brian Mason or no Gavel.
Gavel Law Firm.
I'm sorry, I didn't write it down.
Jeebus.
I know.
We need to start writing. We started doing some notes and shit.
I know.
So we know. So it looks like we know what we're doing.
Well, if you need any legal advice, contact him. Our all his information's in our. Oh, I think the last video was on there.
Wow.
We're terrible at this. We'll get better at it.
Yeah.
I know, we will.
If you need any legal advice, too bad. You're fucked. We don't know who you should contact. Look it up. Google that shit.
Just goggle it. It's
And we got a special news report from my daughter. What? Strawberries are on their way.
so it's
All right.
Gavel Law Firm. I
Yeah.
think it's gavellawfirm.com, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, we'll get his number too. We'll post it on this video's info.
And then Juan Aguirre at Juan Aguirre Group. Yeah, JuanAguirreGroup.com. If you guys need a realtor.
And also if you want to fast, simple sold or right?
If you want to sell
Fast,
your home
simple sold,
for cash or
exactly. If you're going through
a quick sale or I mean maybe he even knows a guy that'll refer you to some midget strippers. We don't know. He does a lot of things.
He does a lot of things.
So just give him a call, I guess, and find out what he does.
And to introduce the guys, I have Larry to my right, and then across from Larry, that's Edgar. And then today we have a special guest. We have Carlos
Hey, how's it going?
Magaña.
Well, you're so shy, man. That's such a shy.
That's what he
I
does.
thought I
He
needed to do
slips
that.
man meat.
Man meat, pussy meat,
Yeah.
any kind of meat.
He's a meat slurping specialist among many of his other specialties.
I love it on my face.
Oh, damn.
It's going to be that kind of podcast. This shit is getting out of control already.
We're not even drunk yet.
Buckle in.
We're not even 10 minutes
Honestly, I'm
in.
gonna fucking kill a lot of this fucking whiskey.
We're not
This
even-
shit is
I know.
fucking delicious.
You like
it? Is.
Yeah, it's really
So
good.
this is...
Hey, Arlene, if you're listening, Sophia wants some strawberries.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying. I'm gonna leave the car here because Uber's gonna be my friend home.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so today we're
That's really
drinking we're drinking Nikka Coffey.
Yep.
Their grain whiskey. This is
Nikka.
yeah,
It
Nikka.
wasn't what he said.
It's a Nikka.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. So we're drinking Nikka. It's Nikka coffee, not necessarily because it tastes like coffee or it has anything to do with
Nikka,
actual.
please.
It has anything to do with actual coffee. It's actually that comes from the name comes from the coffee still, which is also known as a column still. It's a different way of distilling whiskey.
Yeah.
Different.
Other than the traditional pot still. Yeah.
We learned about those and at the whiskey class we took, right? Or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, and we actually the Willet bottle I bought today. Actually, I was telling Eddie he liked the shape of it. I was like, dude, it's a pot still.
It is a pot still.
Yeah.
It's a
It
genie
makes
in a
sense.
bottle.
Yeah, it looks pretty funky, but it's a pot still. It's over there somewhere in our pile of bottles.
Oh, somewhere.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys
Looking for
take the whiskey class at?
It was at this. It was at a retail store. They kind of closed it down and then had like a Irish whiskey event.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was pretty good. They gave us different. They even gave us moonshine, which was pretty interesting, and it
Yeah,
wasn't
we
what
thought-
we expected.
Yeah,
Okay,
we thought it
so
was gonna be like strong. But
I don't know what the whole lingo is, but what's the difference between bourbon and whiskey?
Oh.
So not all whiskeys are bourbon. but all bourbons are whiskeys.
Got
So
That's
bourbon
unusual.
bourbon is actually a legal name, like Scotch is. So Scotch and bourbon have very specific requirements they have to meet.
Mm-hmm.
In order for it to be called bourbon, it has to be at least 51% corn.
Yeah.
It has to be aged a minimum of, I think it's 2 years.
I think wasn't it longer?
I want to say no,
2 years
That was 2
minimum.
years?
2 years minimum,
Mm-hmm.
and they have to age it in new American oak barrels,
Yeah.
and that
Brand
is
new
bourbons.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, brand
And the
new.
way whiskey is spelled is different than it's spelled in Scotland.
yeah,
Right?
Or anywhere else in
or
the
here.
world.
Yeah.
Here and in Ireland.
yeah.
Ireland. Yeah.
It was a way to distinguish between actual, and it's funny because we're drinking something that was made in a coffee still, but it was a way to distinguish ones that were distilled in a coffee still and the old traditional way of doing it in a pot still. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. There's American whiskeys that aren't necessarily bourbon because they don't meet one of the requirements.
Doesn't all bourbon have to come from some like one specific?
No, that's
No.
a common misconception. I
Yeah.
heard that before too.
I'm
Like,
asking. I don't know.
doesn't it
Yeah.
come from like Tennessee or
No.
Kentucky? And that's like no,
No.
no.
It's not regional, not like Scotches where it has to come from Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So this is Japanese whiskey.
Have
We
to be
continue our love affair with Japanese whiskey.
And
That's really
by
good.
gosh, it's really good.
Yeah.
I think every single Japanese whiskey we tried has been.
They're all different, man.
Yeah.
This is completely different from many of the other ones we've tried. This is a lot sweeter.
Have you guys seen an albino Japanese?
Yes.
I
have
saw one time at a bar. He had,
Really?
yeah, he had.
Did you assume their gender?
No,
It's
well, yeah, I did.
2018.
He had blonde eyebrows.
Wow.
Yeah, they were bleached.
Well,
But that's how he was.
But if they're
Well,
albino, then they're not.
yeah,
they
no.
don't need to be
Well,
bleached. they're
whatever.
not blonde.
They
They're
weren't
completely white.
bleached, but they were white. Whatever.
Okay.
He
So
probably was old.
was he missing pigmentation in his like eyes and stuff
Yes.
too? Oh, that too. So yeah,
One eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one eye.
Okay, then yeah. Yeah,
It
because I
tripped
mean,
me the
you
fuck
can
out.
bleach. You can
I was
bleach your
like, what
eyebrows.
the fuck?
I mean, it happens
That's
in every
crazy.
race, man.
Yeah.
That's
Aren't you
weird.
albino?
No.
No, he's a leprechaun.
Oh, that's right. With
That's
gray,
true.
with gray balls. Not great.
Yeah, don't ask us how we know that
I
one.
know. Ask Chewy.
Chewy, our friend Chewy knows. That's how he started off his new year that one year.
Yeah, that's
by,
true.
And Great Balls of Fire.
Gray balls of fire.
Yeah. Oscar was commenting that the in order for the barrels to be that the barrels have to be charred, it has to be charred oak whiskey. Yeah, the charred oak barrels.
Mhm.
I don't know if I think that's part of the process of barrel making. I don't know
Yeah.
if they make them without being charred.
Mm,
I've never seen that.
I don't
I
know.
don't remember.
I've looked into it and I've seen different levels of char, but not completely uncharred.
Yeah,
barrels.
I've seen Charmander. I've seen Charizard.
There you go.
I've seen.
There you go.
Is that Pokemon?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Oh.
Poke.
Pokemon. Pokemon. But
No, I don't know. Aren't they? Or do they charter them every time when they make? The
I think
barrels?
so. I'm
Or
pretty
do,
sure
do
they
they
do.
charter them at the distillery?
No, I think maybe they request them a certain way. I would think.
Mm.
I don't know because I don't know if all distilleries make their own barrels. Some might, but I know all of them don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Man. So this is really good. I like it.
it
I
is.
don't know if
It's delicious.
Did you guys
Oscar,
like it?
Marlene,
They haven't tried it yet.
you guys want to try it? Yes.
Yeah,
Come on over.
we gave them,
We have some live guests here.
Yeah,
Oscar's pregnant.
yeah. He's living the dad life. No, we had them try the Infinity bottle, and they both really liked the fact that we put the
Block.
the Del Block.
Dorado.
It was it did make a pretty good difference to the overall. It made it kind of taste more like Scotch. It took some of the
Oscar, can you shake your titties in front of the camera for a second?
Yes, I could.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun,
I didn't bring dollars though.
dun,
He doesn't
dun,
work for
dun,
dollars. You
dun,
work for
dun.
tacos.
Tacos and whiskey.
Yeah, miss-
Whiskey, yes.
there you go. Here, I'm gonna pour you a little bit more. You'll like this one, so you get a
Yeah.
little bit more.
yeah, that one's good.
How do you fucking
Cheers.
share this shit?
What?
How do you
Where's
share
this share?
You that
push the
arrow
share.
says share.
Yeah.
How
the
old are you?
button.
Like 50? Aren't you gonna be like 50?
I don't fucking
What is
know.
this?
I don't fucking
I don't
listen
know
to
what
this
this
shit.
is. ¿Qué es eso, mijo?
No sé.
¿Cómo se le hace esa chingadera de share?
There.
I don't know, half of the time I just fucking push
Sure.
shit and it works out.
That's why you ended up in jail. You're Facebook ignorant.
Well, first they warned me. Then they said, "You're
They said,
warned."
like, bet you won't push that button, bitch.
Then they blocked me for an hour, and then I think it was like 3 hours or some shit like that. Then it was like a day, and then it was like 3 days,
Look at that.
And now,
and then now it's been 7 days.
no shit.
You got that criminal mentality.
I went from like warning to 7 days. Just
Fuck
like
that
that.
shit though.
Sauce.
I don't even know why they're doing that shit.
I don't know.
I think they're doing with everything. I know YouTube does it.
They're
right
cracking
now,
down. And the funny thing is some people have gotten banned for like super old fucking posts.
That's what, like, the last one, that's what it was. It was just some fucking shit that I had posted, I don't know how long ago, and then fucking,
I posted
like, you've been banned, and I was like, okay, I didn't fucking, don't do
remember.
this shit anyways.
I got banned for using a word that Mr. Zuckerberg is not too fond of, so.
What word is that?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Communist?
Tell, honestly.
No.
Socialism sucks.
Yeah. No. It wasn't anything that innocuous, but, you know, it wasn't anything that offensive. And I guess it's...
Pussy Wrangler.
Yeah.
That wasn't the word.
That's a job title, I think.
Shit.
That's a job title. I don't know if
gosh.
you can get a ban for that.
I got a...
Yes,
I
sir.
almost had
Nikka.
boogers come out of my nose.
Are
I
you
probably
going?
do.
Huh?
I don't know.
Sus.
Oh, you're Larry.
Good times. Yeah.
What flavors do you guys get on this whiskey, man? Because
Different.
it's just delicious.
Yeah, it's just really good. I've been studying.
It's weird because now like it's
Steady killing
kind
it.
of been like sitting out right now,
But
and I
it's still
saw
good.
like for me it smells like there's a lot of a vanilla scent, kind of like almost no, you know what it is?
the caramel.
You know what it is? Bananas.
Bananas.
In
yeah.
pajamas.
I'm walking down the street.
It smells
There.
like, it smells,
Come on, Eddie.
wow. It's gonna be that. It's gonna be that kind of day.
Bananas in pajamas walking down the street. It's the Eddie remix, man.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, definitely.
I mean,
street.
Eddie was a DJ, right? Or you
Yeah.
still are? Well, once a
No,
DJ, I was
never.
DJ or not?
I guess.
I don't know if that's how that works.
No, no.
No?
Yeah, he's a retired.
I
DJ.
retired.
You're
Yeah.
retired
Yeah,
DJ.
it kind of doesn't work like cocksucking. Well, once you suck a cock, you're always a cocksucker, right? Yeah.
Remember, I said
I don't know anything about that.
I said retired, not retarded. But
No.
you know, I guess maybe that could apply to you.
They
after
probably
a few
could.
whiskeys.
Son of a bitch.
Can you be retired retarded?
Yeah,
No.
I don't know if you can
I was
retire from
retarded.
that.
Yeah, right? That's what you can't retire from. Once
I don't
you're
know.
retarded, that's it. You're
Maybe
fucked.
with the way medicine's advancing, who knows, man?
You can retire from it and just be like, that's
You
it.
could,
I'm done.
I'm done being.
So-
you know, I'm over this.
Sus, ya se acabó.
I want a white bone ass, you know.
Fuck, we're gonna get banned for
Oh,
sure.
jeez,
I know.
man. I know.
That's not a good word. That's not a word you can use. Apparently, that's gotten some comedians in trouble for using that word.
So what can you get banned for the same thing on Facebook as on YouTube?
I'm pretty sure if it's
I
somebody.
don't know. Someone reports it.
What happens if I say gun? Am I gonna get banned?
Maybe.
Semi-automatic.
Full,
Lights are
full
on.
we're going full
Full
semi-automatic today. That's the kind of day. That's the kind of podcast it's gonna be. We're going a full semi-automatic.
High
today.
capacity magazines.
Fuck. You are gonna get his banned. Yeah, so that's one of those things that's been going around. A lot of the YouTube gun channels have been getting strikes for a few months. Now they're talking about like they redid the rules. Even sites like Reddit were redoing some rules, and they banned
Really?
complete subreddits that had nothing to do with their rules being broken, but they still banned them. And then I guess some of them came back. I haven't checked on like the like Scotch Exchange or Pipe Tobacco or anything like that. I know the because those were pretty big communities that got banned.
Like pipe tobacco got banned.
Yeah,
What?
Really?
because what people were doing, and it's funny because in one of the subreddits that I follow is gun
Yeah.
deals, and that one got banned because I don't know why.
I hate that fucking subreddit.
Was that?
It costs you a lot of money.
Was
My
that-
wallet hates it.
Yeah, some of the deals are just so good.
Because you're like, fuck, I'm not gonna see this fucking deal again. I gotta buy it right now.
So was there a
And then
loophole?
2 weeks later,
No.
it's
Mm.
$20
I just-
cheaper.
It's-
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You dick.
So no, it was kind of it wasn't even really against the rules because
Yeah.
it wasn't coordinating any private party sales or anything like that.
Mhm.
When I ask for
It
a
was
refill here and get fucking stupid drunk.
So
It was just like hey,
Our
these
research
people
shows.
are selling this for this price.
Uh-huh.
If you clicked on it, and even if you purchase actual firearms, they would still have to ship them to your local federal firearms license dealer. So,
Right.
You gotta wait the 10 days, right?
and if you're in California, you would wait the 10 days, and either way, you would go through a federal background check. It's not like they ship that shit right to your door.
Oh, okay. I'm sure
so-
people thought that's what it was, though.
Unfortunately, a lot of
Yeah.
people are misinformed in how they think that you can order guns off the internet. You most certainly
Yeah.
can. It's not Amazon yet. I mean,
Mhm.
maybe someday, hopefully, it will be. Can you imagine? That'd be
Yeah.
the shit.
They
You
drop
get
it
it delivered
down.
right to your door. SAS the next day.
I don't know
On a
how
drone.
crazy I would be about a drone flying with a gun, though. Just give me-
I've seen that. I've seen that already.
Drone with the gun. Well, I'm sure the gun's in the box, but
Well, it would have to have guns outside of it because you would probably have people trying to knock it down to get
That's
your, to
true.
get your
Yeah,
gun from the
that's true.
from
that's
the
true.
Amazon.
That's some
drone.
hard. That's some like RoboCop shit. man.
Yeah, dude, it would have to shoot back.
That's crazy.
That'd be crazy, dude.
That would
Yeah.
be nuts.
That'd be awesome. Maybe someday, hopefully,
The
you'll get.
Terminator kind of thing.
Yeah, hopefully that should fall from the sky. SAS, new gun.
I am the droneinator.
That shit would just fucking right to your doorstep. That'd be sweet. But yeah, I guess going back to it, but yeah, YouTube has been doing that as well. They
Mhm.
changed their rules and people. I mean, even the Webster's Dictionary changed the definition. Literally changed the definition of what an assault rifle was to something that looks like an assault rifle.
What the
So
fuck?
yeah,
Mm.
so yeah.
That's whack.
Yeah, I mean that's literally what it was. It was like it had that legal definition of it.
Why,
And
why
then
would
it said-
they? Why would they assume?
That's true. How did they don't know how the
Why the
rifle
fuck-
identifies.
yeah. We can't be
with that,
assuming.
I really don't have a problem with that shit because the way I feel with that shit is like
Uh-huh.
if language is going one way, like I mean, how many people have to use the same fucking language before it fucking defines it or whatever? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have a problem with them not fucking knowing what the fuck it is, but
Mhm.
like the whole thing like conversate when
Mhm.
people say that shit. The shit is fucking we're conversing, you know what I mean? And people use fucking conversate all the time. Well, at one point, like if there's fucking 50 million people in the world, whatever. I don't know how many the fuck, whatever. Billion,
You're
whatever.
you're
Anyways,
off by like
Billions and billions and billions and billions.
whatever fucking people there is in the world.
Right.
Let's say like 1% uses the correct term, and then the rest of the fucking 99% uses the incorrect term.
Well,
or
they're
whatever.
retarded.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like, who's
Not retired.
Who's really retarded at that point? Like,
Well,
Language
You know
is
what I
a
mean?
man-made construct.
that's what
Of
I'm
course.
saying. So
somebody's like, "Oh, that's a made-up word." It's like they're all made up.
isn't
Everything's made
isn't the 99% right at that point? Like, shouldn't we? Be
No.
Not anymore, dude.
No, not in this case, and here's why: is because there's already a legal definition to what that term means.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then to
but-
say like, "Oh, it means something that looks like that."
Mm-hmm.
But that's like saying, well, the whiskey is yellow, and then everybody says the whiskey is yellow, but then one dude says, no, that whiskey is pink, and this is the correct term for it. What's the difference?
If you don't use that,
Well, the
I'm
difference is
offended.
that guy's retarded.
Plain and simple.
Yeah, and we're not gonna go with that.
Well, technically, this whiskey is salmon. Actually, the label's
Well, the
salmon.
label is very much salmon, but that doesn't mean. So here's the thing: is what if I poured you what if I pissed in this cup and I said, "Here, it's whiskey," and then you drink it.
It's been aged a few
and
days.
you're like, "Wow, this tastes like piss." And it's like, "No, dude, it's whiskey." I defined it as whiskey, so
Yeah.
that's it. Also, it looks like whiskey, so therefore, that's what it is. It's just it's one of those things. It doesn't make sense. For that to be the actual definition, just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I get it. I get where you're going with that. Like I said, all words are made up. It's kind of along the same reasoning, but it's one of those things. It's kind of if you let it slide, and then everybody's like, "Oh, well, that's what it is. That's what it is."
Yeah.
But that's not what it is.
Mm-mm.
A rifle that is semi-automatic is not a rifle that is fully automatic just because they look the same. Functionally, they're not the same.
No.
But see, I guess that goes with the whole gender thing, right? I
Well,
guess
yep.
if somebody looks like
Yeah.
something and they want to identify with it, then that's what it is. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Like
I'm
you,
gonna identify as an
like
asshole.
with cars. Well, you already are an asshole.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well,
Well, there
that's
you go.
my gender.
Yeah, you can't change the definition. We
That's a-
already.
Instead of a penis or a vagina, I am an asshole.
You're all right.
Yeah.
I guess, man. You're a sphincter.
A lot of the times you're full of shit, so it makes sense.
Sure, you talk shit a lot. You do talk shit a lot, so makes
Okay.
sense. Makes sense. Anus.
I'll allow it.
Oh, so speaking of YouTube and guns, that shooting man that just happened was pretty,
Yeah.
pretty
that was
crazy. Right?
Oh, the memes.
Oh, the memes are just, dude, they're brutal.
Yeah, they were out immediately.
Yeah, soon.
Yeah,
Meme is an art. Memeing is an art, man.
Yeah.
Bless those artists.
Such creativeness. But yeah, it's there was one that I read, and then I actually sent it to you guys, and then somebody actually like there was an article that one of my friends posted that's like, oh, Trump is eliminating something that women have fought for, equality and this and that. And then I posted that same comment of somebody saying like, a teenage boy killed so many people in 5 minutes, but this chick had like 6 minutes, and the only person that died was herself. Maybe this explains the wage gap. And then somebody was like, that doesn't prove anything. I was like, well, what it does prove is that you're an idiot because you took it seriously.
Yeah, for real. It was a joke.
Yeah, that's exactly what that proved. And he's like, sad, grow up. And that's like, well, have a fucking sense of humor.
Have some,
yeah.
What's the point of living if you can't laugh?
Well,
right. That's true.
If Trump is involved, you cannot laugh. It's super serious.
I have a joke every time I go to the restroom.
I would.
When you pull down your pants?
Piss on your balls and stuff.
I'm like, why do I have more foreskin than penis?
It's warm in the winter.
Yeah. It's like a floppy turtleneck.
Kind of like an empty stocking.
No,
there's no present here.
No, just coal.
So today I was at work, and I was walking by my coworkers, and they were talking about disciplining their kids. And it was interesting because one of them's like, he was like, I'm glad my dad was strict. He disciplined me. Sometimes he went over the line, but I'm glad he disciplined me though. Like, that's why I discipline my kids too. What are your guys' thoughts on disciplining kids, man?
My dad was an asshole.
Yeah?
Yeah, my dad was an asshole too.
Maybe that's why I didn't go into the fucking military, because my dad was always a fucking prick with me.
Really?
Hell cool. Yeah.
No wonder you're an asshole.
Yeah.
No, because he was a fucking dick. He'd make me do stupid shit that I didn't fucking need to do for no fucking apparent reason.
Like what?
Like, yeah.
I think that's part of being a dad.
Yeah.
Those are
I guess, but
Dick, you probably do the same thing. You probably like, bring me that beer from the fridge.
They haven't gotten there yet because I don't want.
What? Mine's already there. Yours aren't there.
No, because then they're gonna break the glass and I don't want to clean it up.
Yeah, well, not beer, but like other shit. Like, hey, bring your shoes so we can put them on.
I got them throwing stuff in the trash can right now. So
that's good.
That's good.
What about recycling?
No,
you got them
that's
recycling?
good and bad because like
they want to put everything in there.
Yes.
Just don't leave your keys out.
Yeah.
They just throw everything in the trash. So if I don't find anything, I have to go into the trash.
That just
can
means you as an adult have to put stuff away.
Oh wow.
Me as an adult is lazy.
Right after the water.
With the water? Mellows it out a bit.
Those are beautiful tits right there, Oscar.
Wow. Brings.
See, for me, it actually made the I don't know if maybe I put a little bit or maybe I put too much, but it brought some of the stronger flavors forward, like some of the spice. It cut back on the sweetness a little bit. It wasn't up front.
No, we're gonna finish this,
and then it kind of it still has the same finish.
It really does.
Here, try this. Mira.
Sas. Un miadito en tu whisky.
Oh, dale.
I'm gonna swoosh it around like fucking Homer and just spill it all over the place.
No. Let us know what you think, Carlos. Did it change it up a lot?
No, it changed it up, but not what I thought it was gonna. No,
it's still nice.
Wait for it. What do you prefer, with a little drop of water, neat?
No, neat.
Yeah, me too.
Next time I'll try it with ice. See what that does to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and drop an ice cube in here.
Mira.
Where those filthy hands have been?
Ahí está.
I washed them.
Oh,
yesterday.
Damn it.
All right. They're washed though, right?
Add some spice to it.
You washed them at one point.
Yeah, yesterday. That's
I
funny.
washed them with my urine.
Yeah, that's a funny. Speaking of which, they were talking on the radio.
Kidney stones.
They were talking on the radio about
and a cut in my finger.
People saying they were talking on the radio about they were saying that somebody did a study where they said that 10% of people have detectable levels of cocaine on their hands.
Awesome.
But isn't that from handling money though? Like if you handle money, they say that all money is dirty.
Yeah,
like,
not necessarily. I mean, it could be anything. They even mentioned like surfaces. Like, I was like, damn, like, is there that much cocaine in the world going
There
around?
really
that,
is,
like,
man.
you know, you could go, you know, a surface. You go to, I'm gonna go to the bank and touch this counter, and there was cocaine on there.
So what you're saying is, if at some point during the day you're feeling tired, just rub your
smell
finger
your
on your
hands?
gums, and you can possibly get a little upper from
Maybe.
because you may possibly have traceable amounts of cocaine.
I guess so.
That's crazy.
Rub your money on your gums. I think
Oh
it is
yeah,
right
there
that's
you go.
sanitary.
Yeah.
Especially because that money's probably been some like
Stripper thongs.
yeah.
Oh, those are the best.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Those are the brown streak.
It's
Man, I
kinda
love them
salty.
strippers.
Not a fan.
Those are the
never,
brown
never
streak.
been a fan.
Oh, what?
Hey,
Paying someone else's college tuition.
that's what I was gonna say. Someone, you
oh.
know, they gotta go to college, and or get their real estate license.
sounds like you like
Yeah, I know.
that was a thing that happened to you or something.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
This
okay.
is- I mean, I don't know.
That was
I've
very
heard-
specific.
I've heard stories. I've heard stories. It's either they're going to college or they're getting their real estate license. One or
Okay,
the other.
No.
right on.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Oscar, I love your tits.
Carlos is obsessed with my brother's. I don't. Aren't there
Mammary
memories?
glands.
Mammary
Mammary
glands.
glands.
Yeah.
Memories.
Memories.
My brother's chest. I was gonna say breast, but I was like, wait, my brother's not breast.
His testicles.
His testicles. Yeah. Carlos is obsessed with his testicles.
Wow.
I went to Vegas this weekend. I actually made some money in poker.
Nice.
How much you make?
Yeah. How much you start?
A Gino.
But Gino,
Really?
damn.
Nice.
What was the buy-in?
It was 1, 2.
$3.
No, it was 1, 2, no limit. The minimum was $100. Maximum was 300. You can go in there. I went in there with
Nice.
2. The first time I walked out of there with 700
Mm-hmm.
total, so I made 500 on that. And then the second time I did the same thing. I walked in there with 200, and I walked out there with 700.
Nice.
Nice.
The first
man.
time I did it in under an hour.
Mhm.
So I kind of had to text the people that I were with. I'm like, hey, you guys need to come get me because I have too much
Go
money on the
back. I'm
table.
gonna go back.
Like I need to get out of here because I mean it's not good etiquette if I can just make all that fucking money and then
take
just,
off.
Yeah, hey, peace out, guys. I just robbed you.
Fuck your etiquette.
Oh, yeah, screw their feelings, man.
So-
Hey, you're there to make some money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
I'm also there not to get a black eye.
Why
wow.
would you get a black guy?
I know.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, isn't that why you were playing poker to save up enough money for a black guy?
Yeah.
Do they comp you that after you play a certain amount?
Yes.
They send them right up to your hotel room.
They're like, here is Tyrone.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And if you would have won 2,000, you would have gotten a Jamal.
Wow.
Oh gosh.
Anyways, so that's what happened.
And you got stuck in traffic on the way back, so we missed the
Yeah.
Dodger game.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
true.
Oh, you got stuck in traffic? Was it like a special weekend for you guys or what?
No, I went up there for a bachelor party. It was just one day. I went up there for Saturday night.
Oh, right on.
Who's came back on Friday?
Who's the sucker?
One of my wife's co-workers, her soon-to-be husband.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Wait. Have we met them?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, on the
Okay.
turnaround trip.
Yeah.
Was that yeah?
Anyways, yeah.
All right,
So
congrats.
that was great. I had a fun time over there with the poker thing.
Right on, man.
Fuck it.
Nice.
Where'd you guys stay at?
In Vegas, huh? That's what
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, like, what?
Oh, we stayed at Planet Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if where was that shooter shooting from?
Mandalay. No,
Oh, Mandalay Bay.
Yeah, it
Mandalay
was
Bay. I wonder if the
Mandalay Bay.
rooms are.
cheap. No, they were cheaper. Well,
Yeah.
because we went out there. It was Easter weekend, so the
Oh, that's
at
probably the whole
the
traffic.
rooms at the Mandalay Bay.
They were
like
giving them
$100.
away and
Yeah,
shit.
they were like $100.
Fuck, I would have
yeah,
stayed there.
yeah, they were fucking cheap as.
I mean, what's gonna happen? I mean, if you're in the room,
It's haunted now, bro.
no, they don't rent that room out anymore.
Oh, they done? They closed it?
No, yeah, they closed it.
Sooner or later
they're
they
gonna
will.
end up remodeling it. Nobody
Yeah.
knows who the fuck.
It's gonna
stays
be
in there.
it's gonna be that, or it's gonna become a fucking storage closet. It's gonna be
Or a
could be in-
museum.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Well, speaking of museums and weird rooms,
Yeah.
the Queen Mary is actually going to start renting
Oh,
out
yeah.
their most haunted room.
Really?
On the
See
on
that
the-
it's
on the
bound to
show.
happen. Same thing at Mandalay Bay.
Yeah,
I don't fucking believe in fucking.
It's a
ghosts.
selling point. You're white as shit.
Yeah.
I don't fucking
yeah.
believe in ghosts. I'm
You're-
more like
you're a ghost.
If I fucking die, I ain't coming back to haunt anybody. Well, fuck it. I'm free. I ain't coming back. The fucking ghost, it's our own fucking narcissism thinking that fucking people are gonna come back and fucking, deal with us. Fuck that shit. If I fucking die, who the fuck's gonna want to be here?
Carlos is really
I know.
angry, man.
Go chill with Tupac.
I think he got.
Tupac ain't dead. He's a fucking Biggie in Cuba.
He got ghost raped.
Yeah.
I don't believe in him.
I don't believe.
Ghost.
I don't fucking believe. Look, when we first moved into our house, I had the stove turned on me twice. Nobody was there. I used to work graveyard. I came back one day in the morning, and then I smell fucking gas in the house, and the fucking stove was on. No, the burner wasn't on.
Yeah,
it was just the gas fucking.
Somebody was trying to blow up the house and shit.
Yeah,
I think it was just Carlos.
We didn't have any babies at the time, and it was just like nobody fucked with the stove.
Good thing you don't smoke inside the house.
Yeah,
no.
That's a true story. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, if you did, you don't
smoke. Was that your old house?
Hmm?
At your old house?
No, where I'm at right now.
The one. Okay.
Okay.
So your house is haunted, is what you're saying?
Well, no, not in, like. That's why I don't believe that shit. They just went away because they're like,
I think you just forgot.
Doesn't believe. Okay, we're leaving.
He doesn't smoke inside the house. We're not gonna blow him up. So fuck it. Just go.
You still smoke cigarettes?
No, I quit. I've been since 2013. I haven't smoked
cigarettes.
Bro. Since Labor Day of 2013.
That's
that
awesome.
Weekend, I haven't smoked cigarettes.
So was that hard or easy?
You know what? Honestly, this last year, for some fucking reason, I really like the smell of it. The like when somebody passes by me that they've been smoking, the way it smells, I'm like, fuck, dude, a cigarette right now would be bad. But
yeah,
I can't. Like, I could quit alcohol. I can quit any fucking thing.
Lies.
I don't feel like I would have a problem with quitting drinking, but
that's something a drunk would say.
Yeah.
Nicotine,
No?
I can't.
You can't do it.
I have a problem with nicotine. I'll fucking admit it.
That's delicious.
If I pick up smoking again, I'm not gonna quit. I even told my wife, I'm like, if once I get older and all the kids get the fuck out of the house, I'm gonna go back to smoking. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I like cigarettes. What do you want me to do? They
I
smell
don't
good,
know.
and I fucking like it. For me, personal preference.
Yeah, see, I never liked to smoke. If somebody, like, I'll put it to you this way: if you were smoking a cigarette and I was like eating dinner or some shit, like that shit would annoy me. Like, even when I smoked, like I didn't like that shit. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'll be eating and I smell it, and I'm like, oh, I would want to.
Especially after a meal. That was the best part.
Dude.
After a meal, or when you go fucking in Vegas when you're smoking a cigarette and taking a shit.
I remember that shit.
That's great.
That shit was funny. Remember when we went to Denny's when you were going to school up there and we tried to find a restaurant that had
we were in
cigarettes?
Arizona. And here in California, at the time here in California, they weren't letting you smoke in any of the restaurants.
Yeah.
And we went to Arizona, and Arizona still had a smoking section. So we were like, smoking or not? Like, smoking. Let's sit. Where else are you going to fucking smoke a cigarette and fucking eat a fucking...
Yeah, that's old school stuff, man. I used to be able to smoke in planes.
Yep. Some of the planes still have ashtrays in them.
Yeah.
The planes that are
on
still
the old one.
I vaguely remember the smoking, and that's how old I am, I guess. I vaguely remember the smoking in the planes. So I remember going to Michoacan with my grandma.
Yeah. Mexico?
I don't fucking know what it was. Anyways, so I remember they, like, not halfway through the air, but, like, as soon as you got to a steady altitude or whatever,
they turned the light off.
Yeah, the light would come on, and then I just remember people sparking.
That light is still there. You know, that's the funny thing is that light, the no smoking light, is still there, but it just never turns off.
I don't even know why. Like, what other countries like?
Nobody, pretty much.
I don't know. I bet you there's fucking. I bet you could probably on a Russian airline, you could probably smoke.
Oh, for sure.
You think
like
so?
a Russian regional airline? Oh, for sure.
You'll just have to go.
But I wonder
the
if they once they pass, like say USA, they have to stop it because of international law or something like that.
I don't know.
Well,
maybe.
It's just like when we went to the boat. When we were on the boat, remember?
Yeah, that's right. When we were on the boat, when we were docked, they charged us more for the soda. They were charging us tax for the soda. Yeah. So, but as soon as you leave the dock, that's it.
Yeah.
It's whatever it was international waters or whatever the fuck they called it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then they wouldn't charge you fucking tax for the soda. That's fucking stupid.
Fucking tax.
Yeah. But it's still rapey.
Like, fuck that. I'm in the water already. Why are you gonna charge me tax?
Because we're on the dock.
When I went across country, that's what they were at the casinos. You couldn't. I forgot what fucking states it was.
Some of the riverboat casinos, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You couldn't gamble on land, but if the casino was on a boat in a fucking river.
Yeah.
and you're good.
And it's funny
where was
because
this?
they were pretty much stationary. Like they never like
Yeah, they
moved,
don't leave.
but they're just water.
Where
it's
at?
like a moat.
It's on the
basically.
fucking water. I don't know what
Louisiana
I
or
couldn't
something?
tell you what fucking
Yeah,
state
probably
it
some
Mississippi?
Yeah,
was. Some fucking backward states where they fuck their cousins in
Mississippi.
yeah. The river casinos are like that. Yeah, there's
I remember that from.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever watch All Dogs Go to Heaven?
Yeah.
It's an old school cartoon
I haven't
movie.
watched
That was a long time.
All bitches do not go to heaven. They are
dogs.
fucking
They said
whores.
dogs.
Dogs,
Dogs.
not
Dogs.
not bitches. They said all dogs. So
Yeah.
Mm.
it's like fucking like not jaw roll, fucking DMX.
I'm gonna start barking.
He's gonna go to heaven.
Fuck it.
He's a gay
I'm
man.
gonna go commit a murder and then start barking. And be like, fuck it, I'm going to heaven.
He didn't.
Oh,
Did he
so-
commit? No, he's doing for tax evasion, isn't he?
No, I'm saying I am. I'm gonna
Dude,
go commit a murder.
Speaking
and then bark.
of which,
That's Wesley Snipes.
I was listening to the news. They were talking and they talked about DMX and
Yeah.
how that was in jail or whatever.
DMX impersonated an FBI agent one time when he was going to the fucking airport because he was about to be late for his fucking flight.
Yeah.
And the fucking cop pulled him over and he said, I'm an FBI agent. And he said, no, you're not. And he said, yes, I am. He pulled out a fucking fake badge and everything. They
No.
yeah, I swear. They threw him in fucking jail for that
He's like,
shit.
and then Jaw Rule shut up. He's like, it's murder.
And then the other thing, like they were talking about his prison sentence. I guess they're only going to give him like I think they give him a reduced sentence. Motherfucker has 15 kids. That was the most surprising part of the whole fucking thing.
Why would you be surprised? Old Dirty Bastard had like what 30 kids or some shit like that.
Damn.
He had some
The same
ridiculous
baby
amount.
mama? I doubt it.
No,
Oh.
of course not. He was-
15 kids.
why do you think his name was Old Dirty Bastard?
Too
Sure.
Because there ain't no father to his style. That's why.
There you
That
go.
was his whole nickname.
I know, but still though, he used to go pick up welfare checks in a limo.
He got reprimanded for that shit. He did because he went on. It was on MTV when he did the whole thing. He's like, I'm gonna go pick up my welfare check, and he was in a limo, and he came out of the limo and he went to the fucking thing and he collected his fucking check, and then whoever the fucking whatever the government fucking part of that shit is, they found out about it. They're like, what the fuck is this shit doing? Like he's collecting welfare checks and shit. He's going in the fucking limo to go pick up
Check.
money.
I mean,
so.
it makes sense though.
Old
You
Dirt
think about
Dog, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
it makes sense if you think
Big
about
Mac
it.
Jesus,
It's
that
not
was
like they
amazing.
made the check out to Old Dirty Bastard. Like I'm sure he had like some actual, an actual person's name.
Yeah.
So they
Russell
could,
something,
yeah,
I
he
think
could have
his
pulled it off for
That's
ages.
true.
He could have just kept it going. If it wasn't for MTV, they wouldn't have. They fucked it up for him.
MTV snitches get stitches.
Yeah.
Speaking of it, do you guys? I used to watch it back in the day because it was fucking mindless and stupid.
I used to watch it for
entertainment.
Beavis and Butthead.
No, talk about Jersey Shore. They're fucking
Oh.
bringing it back. I was like, what the
Really?
fuck is going on with this
God
shit?
never
damn
liked
it!
that
This
show.
fucking
I
TV
hate
that show,
and
yeah.
movies and everything's a fucking remake and god damn
We're
it!
running out of ideas.
Yeah, pretty much. Like they are with
Recycling
movies.
shit.
It's just the problem is that people fucking buy that shit, dude. Like, we're gonna make another Karate Kid. Really? Fuck you.
You know
How
what?
about that?
This is they're gonna do the Cobra Kai side of it, right?
Yeah.
To where they're gonna make
Some dude on Facebook
really?
already did that shit, where they made the remakes and explained how Daniel was actually the fucking villain.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? That shit actually makes sense.
It
I was
makes sense.
Holy shit, that's so true.
Yeah.
That blew my mind. I
Yeah.
almost felt like a flat earther.
There you go.
Daniel was an asshole.
Yeah, everything you've been taught, it was all wrong.
It's all wrong.
The Earth is actually flat, and Daniel
Ah.
was the fucking villain.
He was the asshole, that instigator.
Yeah.
What a jerk.
Yeah.
The other guy was just in the restaurant trying to smoke a joint and shit, fucking rolling, and then
And that fool comes
the
out.
motherfucker goes over there with his fucking stupid fucking shower costume and throws water on him.
I've never seen
Fuck
an angry
you.
stoner.
No.
I've seen an angry drunk stoner,
Oh,
like
yeah.
when they're drunk, but not just stoned. Like it's too lazy to be. Like,
Usually you're
I'm
like,
too lazy to be mad
Fuck
right
you,
now.
man.
You know what, man? Never mind.
I saw a guy that was having like, I thought he was talking to himself because it was like kind of like a bus stop,
Mhm.
and he looked like he was drinking a beer, so talking to something,
Mm.
and it looked like he was having a very animated conversation with himself. But then the light turned green, and I went past the like column that he was standing by,
Yeah.
and he was actually talking to people, and I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe he's he could be drinking an energy drink, and he's all hyped because of that. I don't know. I totally passed judgment on him. I assumed he was fucking crazy and homeless and drinking beer, and I was like, dude, it just looked like it, right?
Get a
Because-
job, Grouch.
Yeah, and no, he was just having a conversation with some people at the bus stop.
How dare
And
you
I was
assume.
like, yeah, that's what that taught me. It said, you can't assume the gender of homeless people or assume that they're homeless or anything. You can't assume anything. It's 2018, damn it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Try it with ice.
That's funny.
Yeah. So speaking of assumptions and crazy shit,
Yeah.
fucking UFC, man.
Oh, that video.
Just one in there.
Dude, no, the video, the fucking fight.
I punched through the fucking gourd.
Yeah. everything has gone insane with the UFC for this fucking card. It is completely ridiculous.
I watched the when McGregor was in court, and I guess they got some like restraining orders against him.
Good. I mean, here's the thing: is he actually injured
He did.
fighters with his tantrums? And even if he didn't, right? Let's just say. So I guess let's go back. So there was a confrontation between one of the fighters, Lobov, and Khabib, and there was some sort of confrontation. Nobody even knew what I didn't know what the fuck it was because I don't speak whatever language they were speaking.
Yeah.
And it looked like they were just kind of having. It was not English.
No.
They were having a very spirited conversation, and then I don't know what it was. I haven't looked into it in terms of what was said, but they kind of just split up, and everything was fine. So apparently, you know, I guess that started the whole issue with McGregor and Dana White was, you know, according to Dana White, he flew his goon friends over to New York so they could start some shit.
Yeah.
And some shit was started. Some fighters came out injured.
Yeah. There were chairs thrown and windows
dollies.
broken.
Yeah, somebody threw a
dollies.
fucking a hand truck through a fucking bus window.
Well, it was
Fence.
McGregor.
It was a fence, right?
Yeah,
And then,
that too. Yeah, one of those like barricades.
Yeah.
Portable barricades. And then it ended up affecting a whole bunch of cards. Then it ended up, even before all this, the main event had changed because a guy had a freak accident. Tony Ferguson was like, yeah, he was doing press or whatever, and it was at the end. And I guess he was going to turn around to talk to somebody, and he tripped, and he tore his LCL on his knee.
Oh, shit.
That shit's painful.
That's the worst.
Yeah, it completely detached from the bone even.
Oh,
like, it's just,
dude.
yeah, the dude's getting knee surgery for sure.
Oh.
So that's how this whole fucking
Dun,
thing
dun.
started. And the
Steroids
Ferguson,
confirmed.
yeah, the Ferguson and Khabib fucking fights have been going like on and then not on and then on and then not on. This is like the third time already.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then somebody else, Max Holloway, stepped up and said, "You know what? Fuck it, I'll fight Khabib." And then now this morning, even after all that bullshit, they announced that Max Holloway wasn't gonna fight either.
What?
Yeah.
So
Shit
is
in the right.
Joey Diaz gonna take the fight or what?
I don't know.
I saw he said he's
Doesn't
down.
got
He said
money.
I'm at the weight.
No, that wasn't Joey Diaz. That was Stipe. That was Stipe.
Oh, that was Stipe?
Yeah.
They have Quinta, right? Or whatever the fuck his name is. Al Quinta or whatever the fuck that's going to fight
I was gonna go
Khabib.
somewhere else with that.
I don't know. I haven't followed up on
I
that.
think that's what it is. I think.
Yeah, because I mean it just gets crazy, man. Khabib is fucking
I'm not
25
gonna
and
pay
up.
for it. I'm gonna steal it like everybody else.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
crazy,
I
man.
was gonna pay for the fucking Khabib fucking Ferguson fight, but then that shit fucking changed.
I've
and
never
then
seen him
Holloway
fight.
went, so
I've never seen him fight, but I've heard a lot about
He's
Khabib, man.
25
Like
he's
he's insane.
never seen
He's
him
Like,
25 and 0.
Never
Damn.
seen him
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah,
Khabib,
Oh.
I never got into UFC. I don't know
yeah.
why.
Khabib.
because you don't know how to fight Khabib.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Khabib and steel pick. That's the fucking fight, dog.
That's the fight.
Where's my gum? Fucking here.
His fucking gum, like he's like jumping out of his mouth. Holy shit!
What's the mentality talking
Yeah,
about?
the fucking immigrant mentality. dog.
Yeah, dog. It's got the immigrant mentality.
Yeah, he's like, dude, he's from fucking Cleveland or some bullshit.
Blue cheese go fuck your mother.
Fucking Joey Diaz, dude. But yeah, that's it's been crazy, man. It's been going, and then fucking Canelo is out.
Yeah.
That tainted
He's
meat, man.
not fighting Triple G. There's a lot of boxers that I'm sure will want to step in.
Look, Triple G was gonna take that fight either way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man, but this is the way it was gonna be.
Somebody I was talking to said, I think my friend Vic said that that's not how it was going to happen. I think that Vic is mentally retarded. But for saying that,
Is he blind? Did he watch the last fight?
I don't know, man. See, the last fight to me, like, dude, I don't know how the fuck they called that a draw.
I
There
don't
was no
either.
way.
No.
I mean, it was close. There was they went back and forth, but there was clearly a winner there.
Dude, Triple G was eating that dude's fucking punches like nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was watching this
He was
video on
euphoric.
YouTube, and they zoomed in on Canelo's face after he socked him, like punched him hard, right?
Yeah.
And then you see Canelo's face, like, his arms go down. He just looks at him like, really, like
Like,
that-
I just hit you with everything and then did
and that
nothing.
did
Yeah.
nothing. He kept coming towards him, man.
Yeah.
Triple G was the aggressor in that fight for sure. He just kept going forward.
Yeah, I had my money on Triple G. If that was gonna,
Yeah.
if I was gonna bet, if I was
Well, it was
gonna
all
bet in Vegas, I'd go with Triple
They
G.
were blaming all into the judge, right? That one woman, one judge, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
the
that's
legally
right.
blind. The one.
Yeah.
I'm
The
legally
memes on that
blind.
one
I
was-
cannot see. The fucking memes, dude. Immediately, the fucking internet is undefeated.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, yeah, that was just that judge. Just I don't know what fight she was watching. I don't know. Maybe her and Vic were watching the same fight.
Yeah, she fucking. Maybe she only watched. Was it 72% of the fight? She didn't know. She didn't watch the other part. That's why there's the fucking that explains the wage gap
She
right
was
there.
Jeez.
Ruining that by calling it a draw explains the
For
wage
real.
gap. There you go. That's a new conclusion then. I don't know why I didn't think of that before.
That is
but-
sexist.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it explains the
love
wage gap.
women.
If that offended Carlos.
Yeah,
Women should have equal rights.
and lefts.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, they should.
We're
have two
totally
hands.
gonna get
They-
banned this
they-
episode.
They
Yeah.
should have two hands.
Yeah. I mean, how you gonna make a sandwich with one hand?
Or a hand job. Wait, I guess you could give a hand job.
I'm just
with
waiting for
one
that notification of
Yeah.
like
Ta-doon.
yeah,
Banned.
Facebook jail.
It's just gonna be a picture of Zuckerberg being sad as fuck, just like
no.
disappointed, like fuck. What are you guys doing?
It's gonna be a
Zuckerberg
picture of
tears.
fucking Zuckerberg with fucking socks and sandals on. Watch.
Fuck.
WWZD. What would Zuck do?
Yeah,
Think about that, guys.
it's true.
When we're podcasting, come on.
Yeah, we should think about that.
What kind of toilet paper you use?
Money.
Yeah. Just a roll of 100.
Benjamins.
Yeah.
Gotta throw them in the dryer though. Gotta put the softener on them. You want no paper cuts.
Speaking of crazy money, they were talking about Bezos and how, like, with the issue with the stock market and how it's been, dude's lost like billions of dollars.
That's fine.
I mean,
he's got money to play with.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing is, like, theoretically, it's all theoretical money, right? Because it's not actually
It's not
valuated.
realized.
Like,
It's
he
not
hasn't sold
realized
it.
yet. Yeah,
He hasn't sold it.
hasn't been realized.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh well, he lost 10 million. He didn't lose anything. He
No.
didn't sell.
Yeah, that's the common misconception with stocks is that, oh, like, I'm losing a bunch of, like, money. It's like, no, like, the name of the game is stocks. How many stocks do you have?
Yeah.
Like, how
The
how
price
much,
per stock changes. Sure.
Right. It's going to
Yeah.
fluctuate, but it's, like, okay, right now he's losing money, but I bet I know what he's doing right now. He's probably putting a lot more money because the stocks are on sale right now.
Yeah, he's buying more.
He's buying
Yeah.
more.
And then once
They're
it
on
goes
sale.
up, then-
Once it goes up, boom. His
Well,
value
that's the
goes
thing
up
is
down.
people that day trade have been going crazy, man. Because it's like, and somebody
Yeah.
was talking about, like, look, watch, there's like 47 minutes left on the market and for trading. I was like, give it a few minutes, this shit's gonna start going back up because the people that sold at the beginning of the
Yep.
day, when the prices are like at the bottom, they'll start buying and it drives the price up.
And you know why he's
Yeah,
not worried
and
though?
they'll
It's because
sell.
he's got money managers that are doing that for him.
That's true.
He does not like he doesn't care. Like
No.
I say, he's got money to play with. The money managers are the ones that got to worry about it on a daily basis. Okay, what's the stock doing? What's the stock? Like you got to look at the long run. You got to look at what the stock market has done historically. Like
Yeah.
it's. I mean, when it first started, like the Dow Jones was like it low as shit, but now it's like it's the highest where it's
Yeah.
been historically.
That's the
It
thing
keeps
is,
going
it's
up.
like, oh, it's dropping, but it's like, but it's still on an upward trend. Like overall, the trend is still up.
You know, when people say it's dropping, I like to say it's correcting. It's a market correction that it's doing.
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah.
It
That's
can
all
be.
it is.
And that's the thing is
I know
uh,
shit about the stock market.
and that's it, and that's the interesting thing too is then when you listen to like, oh, it closed at this, but then it opened at this. Why is that? Maybe it's because people did after hours trading and they're like, okay, as soon as this shit opens, I want to buy it at this price.
I would invest
You
my
know?
money in pork bellies. I love bacon.
Yeah, pork bellies is a thing. It's a
Pork belly
commodity.
is good.
It's
Delicious.
it's
Yeah.
an actual commodity. You
Yeah,
can
it
trade
really
in.
is.
Orange juice,
Yeah.
you name it.
Are we talking about
Condoms.
trading places?
Yeah, trading places.
Trading.
No, is it? It's not called trading places, is it?
Yes, it was with Eddie Murphy and Jamie.
I think it was
Oh.
called trading places.
It was called Trading Places.
I remember. Yeah.
That was a great fucking movie.
Who put the coos out on my rug?
This is from
That's my
Persian
favorite scene,
rug.
dude.
From Persia.
That's a great movie to watch, by the
Oscar
way.
said he grow some hair.
Fuck.
Invest in hair growth.
I wish I could grow some hair.
Show the camera.
He said invest in some hair.
No, because then we'll get banned. Zuck will definitely ban us for sure.
Yeah, because like my face looks like an ass. I'll be like, oh, that's nudity, sir.
That's why his gender's asshole.
Put your hat back on.
Yeah. Fuck.
That's true. It's the truth.
But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know, dude. When it comes to, I'm very passionate when it comes to like money and stock market. So like, I think what fear is the lack of information, the lack of knowing what you're getting into. Once you know, I mean,
well, and that's another thing too.
It's a lack of knowledge, I think.
That's another thing too, is that I think people kind of make a mistake, and they think that for the average person, trade. I mean, if you have the money to do it, sure, fucking go for it. But you're not gonna be an amateur day trader. I mean,
no,
you'd be an amateur porn star.
You can. I mean, Stallone was. Stallone was.
The Italian stallion.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he was broke at the time.
Yeah,
but
that's the thing is I mean, when you hear about like server buildings or you know, buildings being bought next to where the trading happens, so they can install servers with really low latency to do trades as fast as possible. As soon as trends are being analyzed that it's going a certain way, the shit gets sold. Like, how can you beat that? You know, I mean, it's one of those things. Yeah, maybe you can make a little bit of money, and maybe you can make a lot of money, but that's a lot of risk. And it's one of those things, I guess. It's, but it's not for the everyday person that has, you know, that is going to work and thinks that that's going to be their ticket out of having to go work.
Like, money isn't real. It's a fugazi. It's a fugazi.
It's a fugazi. It's a fugazi. It's FUBAR. Forget about it.
It's all ones and zeros.
You alright, Eddie?
Oh, look at that. He swallowed it like a champ.
Fucking gross.
What?
That's a daisy.
I don't know shit about Bitcoin. How does that work?
It's a coin, and you only get bit by bit.
Yeah.
Like, I seriously don't know shit about it, but I know that they fucking it trades for less, right, than what actual money is.
You can use it at food for less.
Really?
No.
Oh.
Well, actually, you could.
Can you really?
Yeah, there's a way to do that.
I
stand corrected.
You can deposit your Bitcoin into certain accounts that you can make credit card charges against, like a debit card.
Okay, so how does a dummy like me know what fucking how to look for in Bitcoin? Because I don't know shit about it.
Bitcoin is kind of what started the whole cryptocurrency trend, and it's one of the more well-known ones. Now it's really low. At one point, it was trading at well over $10,000 a Bitcoin. I think it almost even got closer to like 15 or 16. I don't remember the actual numbers because I don't.
Because I just know like sometimes when you go on the fucking on like the webcam shits with the chicks and shit, they'll accept fucking regular money and Bitcoin money.
Wait, what? The webcam chicks?
Yeah.
They accept Bitcoin now?
Yeah, of course.
They'll accept
Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP, whatever you want to give them. Ripple.
Usually for the Bitcoin, it's like less. Like if they'll take like $30 or whatever the fuck it is, then they'll take like $20 in Bitcoin or whatever the fuck.
Well, there's a reason for that.
So
because
that's what I'm saying. Like,
because they're encouraging you to use Bitcoin because they know that that the value on it can go up. A dollar is a dollar is a dollar.
Do you think that's the way of the future? Is that where we're going?
Not for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how many do you guys carry cash? I carry cash all the time.
I carry card.
I don't carry any fucking cash. Fuck you, eat a dick.
You heard it here first, guys. Carlos carries cash all the time
in my wallet.
He wins.
You try to rob me, and I'm gonna give you some fucking nut because I carry it.
He carries it in his cheeks.
I jacked off in my fucking wallet, and it's in powder form. So if you try to rob me, that's what I'm gonna do.
It's anthrax, but it's semen thrax.
Blow it in your nose. We're like.
Like on fucking Bloodsport,
and I'm gonna be inside you. That's not gonna make me gay.
Yeah,
Felicidades, you are pregnant.
And you're gonna sniff it. You're gonna
miss me with the gay shit, bro.
That's what gonna make me gay. It ain't gonna make me gay because you're gonna sniff it. And I'm gonna be inside you, be like, I'm inside you, and I didn't even penetrate you.
Yep. And then you sniffed it and you accepted it. Therefore, you're gay. Miss me with that gay shit.
Oh gosh, man.
Don't get pregnant, Oscar. Don't get pregnant.
I think his man boobies are they're throbbing.
Fuck.
His body is ready.
His body is ready.
Oscar said my body's always ready.
So is that the way that money is going to go? I think not necessarily, but in terms of like banks transferring money, it's a lot easier for them to do it digitally. I mean, they do it now.
Well, shit, I fucking send you guys PayPal all the time. Like,
Well, that's the thing. It's all ones and zeros, right? Again, the bank accounts don't have that money on hand. Like actual money, how it used to be, like a silver certificate.
I know.
That's not a thing anymore. You can't go to your bank because it's not backed by anything. The dollar bill, it's backed by the intrinsic value, and that's what people do. That's what people kind of like originally that don't understand where the value of Bitcoin comes from. That's what they quote. They're like, oh, it's not worth anything. It's digital. What is it? So what's your dollar worth?
It's digital.
It's the same thing.
It's a promissory
P.
note.
Yeah.
Digital P.
Yeah, that
You
piss
know
was
me.
digital.
Speaking of which, I was watching a video on Dave Chappelle about how he's like the comedian. Like he can adjust to any audience.
I think all
I really
comedians
didn't like
do
the
that.
last fucking Netflix special. The one.
No, the one in the
It was-
small room.
Yeah.
that was
I
ridiculous.
was like, that's fucking whack.
Yeah,
Like, I get it that
It
you're trying to
wasn't
work
for-
on shit and all, but so show me the fucking end product. Show me the polished product.
Yeah.
I don't fucking want to see this from the.
I didn't like every time he used to like slap his knee with the mic. It was annoying.
Let's call his penis. He's black and he has
Oh.
a very big one.
Oh,
Leave him alone.
sorry.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think it just took it went
I
from
love
comedy.
Chappelle, by the way.
It went from comedy to kind of like just
Political.
him preaching politics.
Mhm.
And I wasn't. I mean, I get it. I mean, even he said that he's like, hey, you know, if you think such and such thing, like, you know, maybe I'm not the comic for you. It's like, well, no, that's not why anybody watched you before. Like,
Yeah.
I think it was a combination of both. I think it's a combination of you getting older and you knowing what the actual your views are. And,
Your taste
and
change as
shit.
you're older.
Yeah.
Your views change.
And because I go back and I see some shit that he did back in the day, and I'm like, yeah, it's funny and all, but fuck, like, it's, you know,
Was it
I don't
hilarious?
agree with
Yeah.
half of the shit he says now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think that's what it is. I think it's just like my views are a little bit different and all, and I think he's a great comedian and all, whatever the fuck, but, you know.
Yeah, I just think it's, you know, and it's one of those things that it'd be like, oh, well, it's just because you're a Trump supporter. That's not necessarily it. I think it's just it's a cheap default, like for comedians to like,
Build the
oh,
wall.
I'm just gonna talk shit about Trump. Like that's gonna be it. Like
Build the wall.
that's your
Mexicans,
like that's
Mexicans are gonna do it, so they're gonna give them jobs. So build the wall.
like that. So, see, like that's just the automatic default. It's kind of like us, like the whole. I mean, for us, like the whole flat Earth thing makes us laugh, right?
Yeah.
But there's not like that's not far already. There's people that are like, "What the fuck are they talking about?" And that's just not funny. But
Well, yeah,
but it
probably
is
is
funny.
funny
But it
because
is funny.
The Earth is flat.
To us, it's hilarious.
It is funny that people would think that the Earth is a globe.
Yeah.
Globe turds. Tards, but why not?
Yeah,
Close.
that's it.
I guess turds too.
Yeah.
Turds works.
Yeah.
Eddie. Yeah, why not?
Why not? Why not?
It's 2018.
Oh, so Eddie and I, we grabbed a drink yesterday,
Yeah.
and
TFTI.
he's talking about
Oh, shit.
we were on a mandate, and we're at Chili's,
Cochinas.
and
Like
we're-
some chile
we're
Did
talking
you
about
grab the chile
diets.
from the fucking door?
Yeah, they were at Chili's.
Yes.
Makes me
We're
with that
Chiles.
gay shit.
from the bottom.
It's code name. It's a code word, bro.
Yeah.
But safety word, banana.
Hey, he's all like, let me grab one in my mouth. Go ahead.
Grab that chile.
Oh, jeez. So
Gosh.
we're discussing diets, and Eddie said you're gonna detox, right?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
And then
What does that mean?
Are you
That
gonna stick
means-
shit up your butt?
That means he's
No.
gonna
No.
stop drinking whiskey for 4 weeks.
That's ridiculous. Get the fuck out of here.
I was like, Eddie,
You're
this
fired.
podcast is your idea. How are you gonna stop?
And then I was like, wait a minute, it doesn't have calories, so I could probably work with this.
Maybe
I don't know. I gotta see.
doesn't have calories.
I'm making
Works
some-
with my
I'm doing
diet,
some
so I'm
research
okay
on
with it.
It's part of my diet.
Yeah.
I try to detox with shit that's making my hair loose.
Oil.
But it
Oil
didn't
doesn't work up your butt.
How do you know that?
I don't know.
You sounded really confident in saying that, like you've tried it and shit.
He's like, it just leaves streak marks on your underwear.
That it makes it come out fast. Like,
Una rayita de canela.
No.
So let me ask you a question. Why don't you have any tattoos?
Why don't I have no tattoos?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want tattoos. I see they're pointless. I don't know.
Oh,
That's my view.
that's
why don't you
respectable.
have any?
I just never. I never. It's not that I don't like them. I like them. You know, they're good. I like art. You know.
Yeah.
And, but I've never. I couldn't see myself be like, oh, this is cool at 18. Like, I'm gonna have it, but fuck, I'm at 30, and I'm like, all right, I still think it's cool.
Then you have
like,
to stretch it so you can see it.
No, it's just. It was just. Like, I didn't think any. Well, I mean, I have a tattoo on my balls.
Oh, that's why they're gray.
No.
No, I couldn't see anything that I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna be comfortable with this later on.
Let's get a penis.
I guess.
See that, and see, it's funny you say that.
I get it. They're a symbol of the time. You know,
Yeah,
where you were at. You know what you were doing.
See,
I have no problem with them. Trust me. I like them. You know, they're
Look,
good. I like
sorry,
the art.
Eddie. Your wife even said you're not gonna give up whiskey.
She knows me too well.
Yeah.
Sorry, Carlos. Go ahead.
No.
So like I was saying, it's funny you bring that up because there was a tattoo design that I looked at a long time ago, and I was like, you know, I thought about it. I was like, oh, this would be cool. Like I told Jen, I was like, it'd be cool. Like once we have a kid, you know, it'd be cool to get something like this. I was like, well, you know, I'll think about it. Sit on the idea for, you know, now it's been what, 7, 8 years, maybe even longer.
Mm-hmm.
Then I thought about it the other day. I'm like, you know, I still want to get that. So
You gonna get it?
You got it?
yeah, maybe.
Oh.
So yeah, so there it is. You wouldn't have regretted getting it. It's not that I would have regretted getting a tattoo,
Mm-hmm.
but I'd just be like,
It's just you think about it more. You
Yeah.
think about it more
Yeah.
as you're in the, but see, now you're at
not
the
only
point.
that,
Now
like,
you're at the point where you're like, I made it this far without getting one. What the fuck?
Hey, you can tattoo hair on your scalp, like make it look like
there
it's
you go.
buzzed. You know,
That's true.
I guess.
I've seen that.
I saw that too.
You saw that too?
Yeah.
I thought about Carlos when I watched that video.
Yeah.
But Carlos looked weird though.
Myra said Carlos has my name on his butt cheek.
That's not true. We've seen his butt cheeks more than you have.
We probably
So
have.
that's definitely not true.
I would show it right now, but I think we get kicked off of fucking.
I'm gonna try it.
YouTube.
No, the camera.
Nah.
No.
I've seen worse on Facebook.
The computer would probably catch on fire.
They're gonna think we're in Harlem right now. They'll be like, "Oh, that's a lot of crack." You know what I mean? So we're good.
What is this? 1992?
Man,
Fuck.
Myra said true.
Yeah, see, it's true. We've seen his butt more than you have.
We have, man.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not that we're proud of it. It's, just,
No, I mean, it's a fact.
it was against our will. Hashtag me too.
Refill, good man. Where's the refill?
Definitely hashtag me too on that one.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
it was not invited.
No,
he
no.
just felt like he
I
wanted to
didn't-
share.
I did not consent to that,
No.
but I did laugh.
I did laugh as well.
I'm good. I've thought about getting a tattoo, but then again, like
Yeah.
you know, I think about it, and then like 3 or what? You've already dirtied your hands.
All right.
About 3 or 4 months later on, they'd be like, well, I guess it would have been cool, but I don't care for it now. You know what I mean? So
I think I'm the same way because I
I
don't think
changed
about
my
it too
mind
much.
so
and
much, I'm like,
cool, but
whatever,
I'm like,
so.
I don't need that.
I don't, like I said, I like them. You know, they're cool.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess
Takes a lot of commitment to get a tattoo.
Maybe I'm just a pussy about it.
Yeah, you
I
are.
think
No,
you
you are.
You are what you eat,
that
and I
ain't
think
great.
you're a
Yeah,
dick.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought about getting like an AK-47 on my foot, but then I'm like, you know,
Why on your foot though?
so nobody sees it.
Why not on your inner
Well,
thigh?
I would get a tattoo. Well, I guess so, huh?
You can get on your inner thigh.
But it doesn't shoot blanks.
Well,
What? That's the whole point.
Eddie
Neither-
says.
Neither does an AK-47.
Wait,
That's true.
That's
you
right.
should get a tattoo
That's
on
shoot
it.
blanks.
Eddie can't do that because it shoots blank. So I mean,
You should get like a fucking water pistol there.
Water pistol?
Yeah.
Something.
Like one of them old
no,
school ones.
the cartoon ones where it says bang. It's just a little flag,
Right near your thigh.
a little flag that comes out and says bang.
It's advertisement.
Yeah.
We're like, look, you're not gonna get anything out of it.
Advertise. Or
Yeah.
just get it's digital tattooed. Just get it tattooed
But,
on your thigh. It's
You know?
digital.
yeah, it's totally
tight.
digital.
False advertisement.
Yeah.
Oh man, I've been thinking about getting another tattoo. I'm saving up some money. I don't know. I like getting good work done. You know?
That's the other thing is like I don't know, like, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking drop the whole bunch of fucking money on something,
That's gonna be a piece.
and
of
then
shit,
like
yeah.
I don't want to fucking spend $50 on a fucking tattoo where I be
Yeah.
like, oh, that looks like shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's
not
why you
have
look
to
at the
live with it.
portfolios and stuff, you know.
That's what I've been doing. I actually found. I narrowed it down to a couple artists, both of them in Southern California, which is it's harder to find. And it's funny because there's certain tattoo styles that like you would think that like certain standards would be like like traditional American tattoos.
Hasn't that shit gotten better though throughout the years?
Oh, dude, it's
Well,
insane.
but see, that's the thing is styles have become kind of popular and then they've kind of gone away.
Do
But
you
there's been
regret any
artists-
tattoos that you've gotten?
No.
So you're cool with them?
Yeah.
You have no problem with them? What about you, Edgar? No?
None that I regret. No.
What is the watch on there for? On the tattoo?
Oh, that's an iWatch.
Yeah, that's an Apple Watch.
Your fuck face.
If you're talking about the pocket
So
watch,
what the fuck is that owl
It's
for?
a clock.
With the clock on there. What is it? Does the time have any meaning?
Because it looks cool. Isn't that enough? I don't know. See,
he likes it.
See, that's the thing is there's actually a thing to it, but you know, shows like fucking LA Inc. made it so that people like come up to you and they're like,
Inc.
"What's the story, bro?
Well, I don't know.
Get the fuck out of here!"
One time he saw an owl outdoors, and the
top of the
time that's on
clock?
that clock.
Yeah, that's
the
when I
time
saw
that is-
it.
That's when he saw it.
No, he was watching Back
I'm
to the
just saying,
Future.
a lot of fucking people do that shit. So that's
No,
fucking
well,
mad.
that's the thing is it does like it does have a certain meaning. The specific time that's on there is there for a specific reason, but it's one of those things. Not that I have a problem telling you. It's just I have a problem telling people that like.
I'm just saying, if you didn't want to, then you wouldn't have put it on there.
No, absolutely. Like that's what's not there by accident. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things. It's just funny. Like you're having a conversation with somebody. They're two tats, bro. What's the story?
It hurt.
Like, dude, you don't even know. Like,
I know, but
Fuck outta here.
in their fucking deal, like a lot of the people do that shit for that fucking reason nowadays.
To tell a
right?
story.
I
Or
guess.
something, yeah. Like
I don't know. I make people feel awkward because that's what I tell them. It's like because owls are cool.
See, I have like my octopus one on my leg. It's holding a trident.
It's not on your
So
butt.
when people ask it, yeah, I'm totally into that. But so when people
Oscar said he's seen it. Look at it.
Tentacle part.
yeah, totally.
Yeah.
No, I'm like, oh, it's because I love seafood, and the octopus is holding a fork because it's for my love of seafood. And
I hate
most of the time they're
seafood.
like, oh, that's cool. I was like, no, I'm just kidding. Actually, because one of my buddies, I don't even know if he's still my buddy, but I think he's still mad at me or whatever. But anyways, he like advertised. He's like, I drew this for a client. No, he doesn't want it now. Anybody want it? And I was like, dude, that's pretty dope. So that's why I got it on my leg.
I'm gonna get a tattoo of a fish and be like,
But I do like octopus, so I love
But then I
octopus.
like the fish.
Yeah. See, again. There's
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things. It's like what story could I tell you about it that you would be like, man, that's a really cool fucking story.
Yeah.
It's totally gonna stick with me for the rest of my life.
That's part of the fun
Like,
part.
no, it's all conversational. Like you're just making small talk. Like it doesn't matter what it's there for.
Yeah, you can make up a story about it.
Yeah.
It's
Of course.
make a book
That's the
about it.
fun
Just
part.
found it.
Oh, because on this day I ran over an owl on the road and I felt bad.
yeah.
there you go.
So it's
You know,
not
I
really
mean,
that
you
owl.
can just make that up and then be, oh man, that's fucked up.
I'm a big Harry Potter fan, and
I like the coldness of the ice. I just don't like the taste of it. I like it neat.
you like it neat.
Yeah.
It's really good. We're
Yeah.
pretty much killing this bottle. So Rebecca said, I tell people that my chest tattoos are gang tattoos I got in prison.
There you go.
It's pretty hardcore.
I know that's a true story. Actually, I definitely know that's a true story.
Those sunflowers on
Sunflower
her chest.
gang.
Thug life.
Well, the guy in the American Meat got stabbed for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sunflowers.
Yeah, because he had sunflowers on his chest.
She did.
Yeah.
He really did.
Yeah.
True
La
story.
Primera lives.
Yeah. And each one of the leaves is somebody that you stabbed in
La
prison.
Hazard controlamos todo.
Oh fuck!
That's Chewy right there.
Yeah.
Chewy. Oh, did you say Chewy?
No.
Oh, I thought you said Chewy.
Fuck Chewy.
True.
Looks like he's enjoying life in Texas.
Yeah.
It's like he was at a movie theater today.
For those who don't know, Chewy is a pig that we rescued at the Pomona Ground Fairs. He won the blue ribbon.
So if you guys find him,
And now he's been put out to pasture in Texas.
Yes.
He's retired. He can have all the gay sex that he wants with other pigs.
with no judgment.
He made it with the
That's
fucking
2018.
wild pigs out there, and there is a pig problem out there. The warthogs. That is
Yeah.
what's going on out there.
Yeah.
So, Chewy, stay away from Tannerite.
Yeah. It may look like food, but there's town right there. You're gonna.
It's a trap.
You're gonna fly.
Fuck Chewy. Yeah, he said it.
oh shit!
So Arlene said, my first tattoo is a friendship one, and I got it at 17 and wanted to see if I can get it with it.
Yeah, I didn't get that part either.
Eddie, you speak
Can
early.
you translate? Yeah.
What about besides the
yeah.
ears pierced?
What?
Is anybody else got anything pierced? Oh, you had your
Well,
nipples pierced,
I had
right?
I had my nipples pierced. I had my tongue pierced. I had my eyebrow pierced. I had my
You know
ear
what?
stretched.
A lot of people that have had the nipples pierced take them out. Why?
They get it's annoying, man. It's not as cool as you think it is. It hurts like a bitch, but
Really?
it's gonna sound weird. But I like the pain. It was pretty insane. Like the dude just like did the first one. Pop, pop. I was like, alright. He's like, you ready for the next one? I was like, yeah, dude.
Oh,
do
wanted
it.
to see if I could get away with it.
Oh, get away with it. So it's like
okay.
her rebelling stage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
My
Like I
first
said,
tattoo was on my back. I drew it. It's my last name, just in case I'm found dead in a ditch.
Or you
It's,
forget.
his last name's Eddie. Alright.
Or the dude fucking you knows who the fuck he's fucking.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
So at least he'll know what last name he'll be taking.
Yeah. You know which one I like? The
And
one.
your
Have you ever
pride.
seen the guy, the guy with the lawnmower on somebody's hairline? That's always a good one.
That's pretty creative.
Yeah,
That is not true, Rebecca. I did not have my dick pierced. What the heck? What?
Prince Albert.
Wow.
No, I've never, dude. That ouch.
Prince Albert.
Think
Hey,
of-
Albert's
yeah.
Albert's
I
my
remember
middle
that was a
name.
thing back in the day.
Man.
The whole Prince Albert thing, like, oh,
Apparently, it
why
still
though?
is. You gotta split it open like a fucking. Mexican
No.
wing.
No.
But why though?
Subject. Let's talk.
I don't understand why they fucked with their junks like that. I mean, why you gotta disrespect your shit like that?
Why not?
Fuck that. I'm not piercing my shit.
Ouch. It's already got enough holes.
It's 2018.
It's got one hole.
Yeah. It's 2018.
Nothing's going
It's
on.
holy enough.
That's holy.
Leave it alone.
It's 2018.
Rebecca says I'm always crying.
What about
It's true, though.
what about the tongue? Did that hurt?
No, the tongue didn't hurt. No, that got annoying too because there'd be times we'd be talking and
And it would start making noise against your teeth.
yes,
Yeah.
that and it would hit your tooth really hard and it would hurt and I'm like, all right.
I
fuck
chipped
this.
my tooth.
What about the
You
whole?
did what, Eddie?
I chipped my tooth in the back.
Did you?
I had to throw that shit. I fucking took it out. And fucking
All right,
fucking
so
mine.
back in the day, there was a whole
Yeah.
deal about like if your fucking the veins were going too close, you couldn't get it
Mhm.
pierced.
Yeah,
Is that true or not? I don't know.
I heard something about that. Like if someone didn't know how to pierce it, you could lose taste or feeling,
Right.
Stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, so you have to go with someone who knows what they're doing. And yeah,
I guess it's like with everything in life, right? I
of
mean,
course,
much.
man.
There-
You know,
They were talking about some lady was they wanted to get her like 9-month-old ears pierced, and they were asking her, well, where are you gonna go? And they're like, oh, I'm gonna go to a tattoo place. And
Yeah.
they're like, what the fuck? Why are you gonna go to a tattoo place? It's like,
Why
okay,
would you
I'm gonna go to a 16-year-old with a fucking gun
Yeah.
when these
yeah.
guys do it the whole fucking time,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
day, every day,
And they can actually sanitize their equipment.
that's their
Yeah.
profession and shit.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah,
like,
I didn't
oh,
go with the
shit, I
gun.
guess it makes sense. Like I've never thought about it that way. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it makes perfect fucking sense.
Yeah.
I never used when I got my ears pierced first time. It was hilarious. It was during a family party, and my dad was drinking. I was how old was I? 16,
I
17
don't
at
believe
the
your
time.
dad was drinking at all.
No.
Your dad's a
Yeah,
saint.
it's unbelievable.
never
He is a
seen
He
him.
doesn't
saint.
drink.
Bless his
never
heart, he is a saint.
Your dad is a saint. I've never seen him with other color hair than white.
Yeah.
That's true.
Rebecca said that's what it's called, Claire's. Rebecca said she had 10 ear piercings, and she went to Claire's for most of them.
Wow.
So first time I got my ears pierced, my dad took me to a tattoo shop down the street.
Cheers to
And-
your dad, by the way.
Yeah, cheers to my pops. Awesome man. And so I'm sitting there and the dude's like, so you want me to pierce them at a 16 gauge, which usually that's what you start off with, like a 16 gauge, which is that's a small gauge. And I was like, well, what's the biggest you can go with just piercing it? He's like, well, I can do 12 gauge. And so I was like, let's do 12 gauge, and
Yeah.
it was, pretty thick needle. Pops the first one through, and then my dad looks at me with the needle in my ear, and he's like, your mom's gonna kill me. And then, sure enough, I got the other one done, and then I got home, and then my mom saw my ears pierced. She's like, what the heck did you do? My grandma was there too, and they were both crying. I was like, oh man,
They were
I
crying.
feel like shit. No, I wanted some.
Wow.
Here, I'll give you some.
No, that's it. No, let's go.
God damn, the bottle's fucking done.
Yeah, we finished the bottle.
Shit.
Wow, that's a first.
Delicious. That's not a first.
Oh no, I haven't.
It's not a first.
That's
We
Santora.
finished multiple bottles.
Where's the
That was really good, by the way.
It was.
Yeah, so Nikka Coffee,
yeah, it was
guys.
really good.
Well, that's fucked because now we don't have any to add to the infinity bottle.
Yeah,
Here,
we
just
don't.
put this one.
No,
No.
Don't be stupid.
No, that just means we get another bottle.
Yeah,
Drink it,
that's all it
Drink
means.
it with your butthole.
Okay.
But bring the straw first.
No. No straw. Gangsta.
Yeah. That's the last time we're doing that.
Yeah, no more alcohol for that bottle.
That bottle's haunted.
Yep.
Yeah, the bottle's haunted.
Haunted.
That bottle's drunk.
Yep. It's haunted.
Yeah, well, technically it is drunk because we drank it all, right?
Yeah. There you go.
It's been drunk.
Yeah, that just means we have an excuse to get another one. Which if we ever need an excuse to get more Japanese whiskey, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I'm gled we tried this
Yeah,
today.
that was really good.
I picked up today at so at Target. I saw it at Target.
It was called Nikka, please.
I saw it at Target and I was like what? Target actually have a pretty decent selection of whiskeys.
Yeah, they do.
And but it was $70 at Target. And then Larry had texted me like, "Oh, that it's like, $60 or something like that at Bevmo." And sure enough, I went to Bevmo and yeah, it was like $60.
Yeah. I don't know if I've seen it at Total Wine.
I don't know if I've seen it either.
Wine and more.
I don't think
it's good
they're-
whiskey though.
I don't think they're. That's the one thing I think that they're missing a good selection of is Japanese whiskey.
Yeah.
Because I don't even think I've seen Toki there.
No?
I don't think so.
You know what?
Unless I'm looking at the wrong section.
Where I went to which Total Wine did I go to? Shoot, I forgot which one it was. But yeah, you're right. I don't remember seeing a good selection of the Japanese whiskeys. Oh, it was in Tucson. I went to Total Wine.
Yeah, and I went to. It's funny because I got out of work early today, and then I went to get an oil change, and then I went to La Bodega, which is literally right across the driveway from where I get my oil change, and
In Riverside?
yeah, and they have a pretty good selection still, and their prices. Some of them are good prices, some of them are a little bit high, but
Lavadero back in the day was fucking horrible for prices, though, right?
Yeah, well, they're high.
They were fucking stupid high.
some of them are high. Like now, they're pretty. I mean, they're pretty okay. They're not terrible.
The internet's killed a lot of this shit for this shit, right? Like fucking
It
swap
has
meet especially.
not for me, because that's the first thing I do is if I see a bottle, I'm just like, okay, well, I cross shop it, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing is I don't mind paying an extra $5, $10 a bottle.
Have you ordered liquor?
Exactly.
Have you ordered liquor on the internet?
Gray
Reason why
market.
So how does that work? If you're under 21, can you just order
Again,
fucking
gray
liquor?
market.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah,
Like black market?
I guess so. Secondhand.
It's in a gray area.
Yeah,
It's a gray.
So what the fuck, man?
like
See,
anything. Look,
I wish I was under 21 fucking before the internet came
Look.
out, man. That shit was tight.
You were under 21 before the internet
Well,
came
you know
out.
what the fuck
well,
I mean.
actually,
No, I don't
now-
know what you mean.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm drunk.
So, are you saying you wish you were 21? Wait,
No, I wish I was,
21?
like right now, I wish I was under 21.
Oh,
right
you
now.
wish? Why though?
With-
I mean, because
dude, you know I'd fuck shit up with this technology shit up
you're,
right now.
you're 21. You can buy alcohol
No,
legally.
I said under 21.
Who cares?
Why?
You can buy alcohol
Look,
legally.
look.
Like,
when we were-
fuck shit up.
When we were under 21, what the fuck were we doing or were we not doing?
We were so
that we
fucking
can
shit
do
up.
today.
Yeah, I get it.
Exactly. And look, there
Why
was
you
no video
complaining?
proof.
It was a lot more fun, dude.
That's
There was
true.
there was no Instagram videos, no Facebook
That's true.
videos.
That's true. Yeah.
We-
that's
there you
something
go.
I would
All
have
we
been-
had,
That would have gotten into
the only
trouble.
wall we had was the wall of shame. That was the Facebook wall we
Yeah.
had back in the day.
Yeah,
and
that's
Eddie
true.
was the MVP of that wall.
Troy was up there.
MVP, cheerleader, fucking the
Yeah.
squad against, the squad after,
Man, yeah.
fucking everything.
I wonder what
Coach,
happened to those pictures.
assistant coach.
They're probably still there.
Assistant coach, assistant coach, team manager.
I wouldn't be
He was a
surprised if
GM.
I wouldn't be surprised if
Owner.
they're either
That's true,
still
Myra.
there or available. There.
Myra said you were broke and drank cheap shit.
Hey, but that cheap shit got us drunk.
I don't
Yeah.
give a shit. I love cheap shit.
211s.
The
I
wall
love
of
Mickey's.
211s.
I love you. You're cheap shit.
Oh, that's true.
Aw, que tierno.
Fuck.
Shit.
somebody's gonna fuck tonight.
Yeah, and it ain't gonna be me. Shit, dude.
Yeah, but see, what we did is there's no video of it.
No, there's no
I'm
video.
glad.
Exactly.
yeah.
Well, but see, that's what I'm saying.
Remember
You
when
were
that
saying.
guy got tased in front of Alex's house?
Oh yeah.
I don't think I was there for that.
You
Yeah.
weren't- oh no, you weren't.
What
there.
was his name?
I don't remember.
Oh, dude, that shit was hilarious.
I don't remember.
Just tase me, man.
Oh, I don't know who that was.
They left him on the front, and everybody went back to.
I think that was the original "Tase Me, Bro."
I know
Don't
what it
tase me,
was.
bro. That was
Yeah.
funny. Good stuff. Good stuff.
See?
Oh,
There you go.
man.
All that shit we did would have been on fucking Instagram, and we would have got caught.
I think
Yeah.
I think
Right,
our
right.
our youth would have been a sitcom. It would have been the original Jersey Shore type shit.
It wouldn't have been. I don't know, man. It wouldn't have been as interesting because then everybody would be like, "Oh, hold on, let me get a video of this shit," instead of just fucking participating in it.
Well, I mean, if someone
Yeah.
was recording us, you know, like
No, but
Like,
no, but
pay
that's not. But
somebody-
that's not how it is now.
that's true.
These idiots record each other.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever thought about spraying your guys' microphones with like jasmine or something like that?
Why does it smell like shit or what?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it.
Why Jasmine
I
though?
know.
Be a nice touch.
What are you, Martha Stewart, the interior designer of podcasts, or
I
what?
fuck Martha Stewart. Why not?
I didn't say anything about fucking Martha Stewart. I said, are you Martha Stewart?
Oh, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just
Are you
saying.
the Martha Stewart of
Dude,
podcast
imagine what
design?
kind of fucking stories Martha Stewart has about. I would, dude. If I interviewed Martha Stewart, like,
Yeah.
imagine the stories that she have about fucking prison. I'd be
Dude.
like, all right, what's up?
She
What's up
probably-
with the toothbrushes?
Man, she was probably like running that shit there, man.
Yeah,
I wouldn't doubt it.
She's probably running that
thugging
shit.
this shit.
I wouldn't fuck with Martha Stewart. She's gangster, man.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was.
I would fuck with Martha Stewart 100%. I'd be like, what's up, Martha? What's up? I need you in
No,
my corner right now.
Not like that. Like I mean, like
In
get
a
her mad,
negative way.
like
Oh.
in a negative way.
I don't think you can get Martha Stewart mad.
I don't know.
I think you could.
I think you can.
Yeah.
How? Okay, if you were gonna go
Everybody has
about
a
it,
mother.
how the fuck would you get Martha Stewart mad?
Look,
If you're fucking up her feng shui, like
Look.
the couch doesn't go there, Carlos. I'm gonna
No, no, no,
freaking
no.
stab
Okay,
you.
let's
It
say-
does not go with this design. I just told
Let's
you.
say,
to do.
let's say you
I
have,
did 5 years, bitch.
let's say you have tits and you have pussy, and you're in jail with her,
I wouldn't
and
be.
you're in
I
the
would,
fucking cell
I
with
would
her.
never leave the house.
and you're in the cell with her. How the fuck are you gonna fuck with Martha Stewart?
Wait, what?
this is there's too much going on here.
What's going
There's
on?
too much going on here. Can I not have those things? Can we back up? Can we just think as a normal human being
Okay.
how you can mess with her?
Yeah.
I don't know. You could just say that Paula Deen makes better shit than her, and that
Yeah.
her recipes all need more butter.
Damn.
How about that shit?
Paula Dean. Shout out to Paula Dean. Not
Yeah.
really though. I don't know.
Fuck Paul Dean, Martha Stewart, all the way.
See, again, that would probably upset her.
Team Stewart or Team Dean?
Look, Martha Stewart ain't shit. You remember who the fuck? There was another.
Oh, the dude that was get the Power 10 gay men.
No, that's Christopher Lowell. That's,
It's called Martha Mercado.
no, there was an older lady. I forget what the fuck her name was, but she was on PBS.
Oh,
Um,
the old lady. She's talking about sex.
No,
What?
not that
No.
lady.
You know
There was
that
some-
old lady?
No.
She was
Yeah.
like some sex therapist.
Well, too bad I don't have my phone.
I wasn't on PBS though.
Oh, here, you can goggle it on my phone.
What the fuck is it? Julia Child.
Julia Child.
Julia Child was
Hold
shit.
on.
She was
Yeah.
back in the 60s.
Exactly. See, Julia Child. That's what I'm saying.
She had
Like-
that weird voice. Like,
There's something kind of like a character. Yeah, like it was crazy.
I took foods and
Didn't they make a movie about her?
and yeah,
I think they did.
I took the whole fucking reason why I took that shit was because of Julia Childs and shit. And no,
Well, you took what?
fucking foods or whatever. In
Home ec,
high school.
basically?
Yeah, whatever. the
You took
fuck
home
it
ec?
was.
Really?
Fuck, dude. Do you know how many fucking broads were there?
Dude.
No, I'm curious because
Yes, I did.
I was actually thinking
I
about
did
joining
too.
that class for
I-
that same reason, but then
took
I
it
was
for
like,
that
I don't
fucking
know.
reason. Do you look? I was the only dude there.
Yeah,
Do you know how many chicks wanted to do my fucking homework?
all of them.
I got an A.
There you go.
There you go, guys.
And my
So,
final
yeah.
my final presentation was like I did the whole Julia Child thing. I had
No,
like
they don't do that. Now they just eat fucking Tide Pods and fucking
Yeah.
Instagram each. Dude, that's
snort
what it's,
condoms.
yeah, snorting condoms and fucking.
She died of kidney failure, huh?
Who?
Yeah, she was old.
Julia
man.
Child,
Yeah. There was another dude too, like
94.
yeah, there's a dude.
Fuck, 94 before Tupac.
Yeah, before
Yeah.
that's how gangster she is.
That's how we should do it before. Do you know how they say fucking
BT? BT before Tupac,
before two
BT.
AT?
after Tupac.
2018 beat after AT. Yeah.
No, it's not. Wouldn't be 2018. It would be from 1994. It would be on.
Tupac died in
It would
96.
be like 21 AT or whatever.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
So
saying. like,
97 would be 180.
180. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. I see what you.
Yeah,
so you guys
one after Tupac.
180. Okay, so
Well, wait, are we doing it when he
2018?
was born or when he died?
no, when he died.
He died.
It would have to be when he died, right?
Yeah.
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 So
Tupac died
97,
in 96, right? 96, 97?
96.
Yeah.
So that's
In the
180.
summer.
So 12 years. So it's
Yeah,
12
'cause
18.
Biggie died in
Right?
March
Yeah, 12 years.
97.
It's 12 18.
12 18. We're in the year 12 18.
No.
No.
No. 96.
Oh, 22 then.
Yeah.
96 to 2006 is 10. And
Holy
2016 is 20.
20,
Yeah, we're in
22.
2018.
Yeah,
So
we're
you're
22 18.
Yeah.
22 18.
Yeah, we're in 22 18.
22 18, son. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Well, haven't you seen those new memes that are going around? Like when you're born in December 31st, 1999, and they show you like an old man in a fucking crippled wheelchair, and then it's like January 1st, 20,000, and they show you like, hey, like you're all-
Damn.
Yeah, it's funny. The 90s weren't 10 years ago, bro.
I don't know if your
I love
wife's
the
being
90s.
sarcastic, man.
I love the 90s.
Carlos,
See, you.
What?
But
I don't know if your wife's being sarcastic.
But she said we can do math. Or
What did she say?
She said, "You can do math. Good job, guys."
I could do. No, I can't do math.
Yeah, no. Math was math. It's not my.
Yeah.
I work in premium accounting. So I work in accounting, and
Pyramid
And
counting.
math is not.
Your calculator.
It's not my strongest
Did you
suit.
say pyramid counting?
Yes, pyramid counting.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's an abacus.
Yeah.
I would love Abacus.
Abacus are pretty fun to use.
Is that a nice movie?
Movie.
I'm confused.
What's
Who
going
scared me?
on?
Got the.
Dude, that bottle's done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
no
done.
more. Dun dun.
I'm not done.
No,
Me neither.
you're dumb.
Oh.
You're not done.
Yeah, I
Okay.
still got some. But yeah, I think that's definitely a. We're buying that again for sure. I
was
wonder if
good.
they have. I would imagine that they have more than just that one.
Do you think so?
I would imagine they do.
What's it?
Let me look it up.
The Nikka distillery.
Nikka.
Nikka.
Yeah, they've got to have other ones. But this was really good. It's surprising stuff. Like this is out of all of them we've had. Really has been the sweetest one out of all of them. Like they all have a little bit of sweetness, but this one is.
This one's really sweet.
This one's really
Yeah.
good.
You know what? This is. Would this be an equivalent of a Japanese bourbon? Would you say?
Not necessarily.
It still had that little smoky kind
Yeah.
of little
At the
hint
end.
of it, right?
And that's why we all like it so much because it is sweet like bourbon.
They have a Nikka G&G Military Samurai, so the bottle's shaped like a samurai.
Oh, I've seen that
Oh,
one.
that'd be tight.
That's the one I was trying to get
Mm.
when I was traveling through, but they
Yeah.
only sell it at like duty free.
You said Nikka G&G.
Yeah, it's G, bro.
Yeah.
So G. G&G. G&G.
GG.
Guess how much for the bottle?
$20 million.
$100.
I don't know, probably $250.
$359.
Yeah, they're not that much at the duty free. That's why they sell it. See, because that's the thing is people will bring them back and then they're like,
Yeah.
oh, it look because the bottle looks cool as fuck. It looks like the top of like a samurai armor, right? That's
Yeah.
what we were talking about.
Mhm.
Yeah, it looks cool as fuck. But
tight.
yeah, but it's not a $350 bottle. Like
Oh,
when you
shit.
buy
For the
it,
designer.
Legit.
Yeah, check it out.
Oh shit.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
They have the Nikka Taketsuru Pure Malt 12-year, $239. They have a Nikka Whiskey from the Barrel, $79, $80 essentially. Yeah, the prices vary.
yeah. So they've got to have other ones. I'll keep an eye out next time I go. Which really I only saw Centauri products when I was traveling through and passed through Hong Kong. But I'm gonna see if I can pass through.
That's China.
I'm gonna see if I can pass through Japan next time and see. I don't know. I'll ask my coworker because he's more familiar with passing through Japan, and I'll ask him what's available in terms of the
Right
duty
on.
free.
When's your next trip out there?
It should be sometime coming up soon.
Really jealous that you get to travel all over the world.
It's not really that exciting.
Oh.
Not when you're doing
Hours
it
on a plane.
Not when you're
Yeah.
doing it for work. I mean,
Fuck that. That's nice.
Not really.
You're not really picking a destination.
No. You don't really know.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it's okay. It can get old. And I don't travel nearly as much as some other people do.
If
though.
you guys were to be able to make, okay, you're only gonna have the job for 3 years, and you can make $500,000
A year? Mm-hmm.
But
Right. 80 hours a week.
Uh huh.
Okay.
80 hours a week.
Okay. What?
Are you gonna take it?
What's your question?
I've done that before. I've done more than 80
$500,000, $80. Well, now would you do it now?
For how many years?
I'm only doing
Three.
it for
So
I was in Afghanistan for 2.5 years, dude. You're,
Okay,
you're
but
seriously
didn't-
gonna ask me that?
You didn't have kids then.
Yeah, but it also wasn't $500,000 a year.
Okay, well that's what I'm saying now.
okay. So let's say it's $500,000 a year. You maybe spend, I don't know, $30,000 a year.
After taxes and all that bullshit.
Nah, I don't know.
No,
Let's
oh
not talk
no,
about
fuck
taxes.
that.
No
Then-
taxes.
No,
No,
because
No, fuck
then
Texas.
Bernie Sanders is gonna fuck along and tax me 96%.
he's gonna get a 7th summer home.
I was thinking about that shit.
And-
80 hours a fucking week. Do you
So that'd
realize
be-
that has to be like fucking 7 o'clock in the morning to like 9 o'clock at night?
I've done that. That's not that hard.
Fuck that. Yeah, but you were like overseas, like somewhere else.
Yeah. Which makes it even harder if you think about it, because you don't even get to go home at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I would do it.
Hell yeah, I would
Yeah, but
do
you
it.
don't have any kids.
I know. That's why I would do it.
I would do it too.
I would do it if I didn't have any kids, but
Oh, so
It's
you're
It's
not
just,
gonna
it's
do
just
it?
3
I
years.
have kids, but
I don't think
I
I
would
can.
do it just to.
Dude, for 3 years,
Yeah.
1.5 million at the end of 3 years.
How old are your kids?
I couldn't do
how
it.
Fuck outta
old?
here.
How old are your
I couldn't
kids?
do it.
How old are your kids?
3 and 1.
They're not gonna remember shit. They're not gonna remember that you're gone.
I know. I gave them candy yesterday. They don't remember. nothing.
Exactly.
They want
gone.
candy
So,
now.
so gone for 3 years. If you're gonna sacrifice 3 years, they're not gonna remember. But 1.5 million, you can retire for that shit.
As soon as they come back, I'd whoop them. Because they'd be like, this is
This is
for
all the
us.
weapons I was in here for.
Save them all up. I mean, maybe you couldn't retire in California, but you could
No,
retire
you-
somebody else.
You can go get out the fuck out of the state.
Yeah.
Fuck California.
Go to
Yeah.
go to the Philippines. You will
You
be a
could
king.
retire at the Philippines.
You will be a king.
Because it was what, $8 for all you can drink beer at that
God
one
damn,
place.
dude.
Damn.
Those fools would have a problem with me. Seriously.
I'm telling you.
You cut off from the all you can drink.
I seriously wanted to walk in
You
there
sir,
and
no.
tell him, I seriously wanted to walk in there and tell him, it's like, do you realize that in less than 1 day I could change your entire business plan?
They'll be like Tubuku.
Yeah.
Tubuku.
I would
They
love
would
to-
not be prepared.
I would love
All
to
you
go
can
there
drink
just for
except
that.
for Larry Ayon.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Love to go for
Could
the-
you
just
imagine
for
if
that.
we all went, like, just
Oh.
all of us?
Put us out of
we all
business.
showed up.
We should
They'd be out
plan.
of
We
business.
should plan a trip out there just for that.
How much is
To
a
that
flight to
one
the
place.
Philippines?
It's pretty expensive.
Is it pretty expensive?
Okay,
not
well,
cheap.
how much is the flight compared to the fucking hotels? Like, I'm pretty sure it has
Yeah.
to
It
average
depends.
itself out,
It
right?
depends on the type of hotel you want to stay.
Well, how much is a flight? I just want to know. It's like is grand.
$1,300.
Okay.
God
So
damn.
let's say we save up
there and back.
save up like
coming and going. Like,
2,000.
even if you
both
were to
ways.
fucking. Oh, fuck, that's expensive as shit.
Well,
Dick,
save-
I
save up-
found fucking flights to fucking Morelia from TJ for $70.
Dude, I'm
Dick, I flew from fucking from Italy to France for $50.
dude.
God damn.
TJ, I'm going to Michoacan in 2 weeks. My tickets round trip came out to like $150.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's dirt cheap,
It's
man.
too cheap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're talking about a 16-hour flight.
yeah.
That's the
16-hour
difference.
flight.
I
Mhm.
don't give a shit. Still
Yeah.
expensive.
Dude, save up
Well,
$2,000.
$1,300.
I'm sure if you save up $2,000, you pay for the flight, you're still left over with what? I don't know. I'm not good with math.
All right, well, how much is a hotel going to cost me out there for the whole week?
I don't
$1.
fucking know. It depends on what type of hotel you're gonna stay in.
One where I'm just gonna sleep in.
What the fuck? I don't know. $5.
There you go. Boom. Boom.
We're talking
Done.
about like a Motel 12.
I don't know. I have never been to one of those, so I couldn't tell you.
Well, yeah.
Specific Motel 12.
Yeah, like,
It's
not
nicer
like
than a
a-
Motel 6.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What about the Motel 8?
6, not a Motel 8. You know, not a
No.
Super 8.
So-
or
so a
whatever, like
12?
Motel 12.
Yeah. I
What
don't
about
know.
a Hilton? Do they have Hilton out there?
I'm sure they do.
I'm pretty sure they do.
I mean, we stayed in a JW Marriott in China.
Oh, what?
A JW Marriott
Oh,
in
okay.
China, and we got
Nice.
yelled at
For
Really?
what?
because it was an extra $40 a night instead of like where they wanted us to stay at a Holiday Inn.
Your company would hate me because I'd fucking fuck.
Well, but see, you say, it's funny, and I bring that up at work all the time, and we laugh about it because there's other shit that goes like that same week when we came back and got yelled at. There was pictures that were sent from a hotel in San Francisco that happens to be the most expensive hotel
Uh huh.
there, and probably one of the most expensive hotels in the entire state, and nobody says shit about that. So it's funny. It's just one of those things that it depends on who it is that's spending the money or how.
Yeah. It's
So
so
everything can be justified.
So we're saying that there's favorites.
it's it's regular business, man.
It's politics.
It's business. If you think about it, in any business, your people that are like in sales or your people that are in marketing, they pretty much get an unlimited budget. They can do whatever the fuck they want because it's justified.
Depending on the company,
it's justified by saying, well, whatever money they're spending, it's gonna make us more money.
that's true.
You gotta invest,
But you have to justify
get a
that to
return.
them too.
Yeah,
out there.
okay, to a certain
Yeah.
extent, right? But we are talking about a company that's growing exponentially.
So that's
Their
kind
growth
of
is
saying
gonna-
like with the fucking
But-
Jordans, right? Like, why do Jordans cost so much if they fucking make they cost fucking $5 to make?
It's a branding.
Cause
It's a
the
branding.
first pair cost like $20,000 to make or some stupid bullshit like that, right?
Well,
And they
all the
have to do
fucking marketing.
research and marketing.
That's the thing is Jordans aren't a new fucking technology of anything like that.
I'm not
They're
talking
not-
about Jordan specific. I'm just talking like about.
Have you guys ever owned Jordans?
I
I've
did.
never owned a pair.
I'm
while
half
ago,
black,
yeah.
so yeah.
Yeah, I've never owned a pair, man.
No.
I had a pair.
Black,
So-
still.
Remember that?
I did.
Well, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Raul Duke. That was
Yeah.
his alias in there. But anyways, remember he would like charge everything on the company card.
Yeah.
That would be the shit to be able to do that shit.
Yeah.
Just charge everything on the card to like rent a car or like buy all this shit. Like it's like, oh, just put it on the card, not like company card.
Yeah.
I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it would be cool. Except what if unless you're self-employed?
Yeah.
When I was when I was in third grade, I went half a size smaller, and I told my mom.
Wait. What?
I told my mom I was half a size smaller on my shoes to get some Jordans. So
So what'd you do? Did you like scrunch up your toes?
Yeah, I did. I could,
Wow.
like wanted some fucking Jordans back then.
Did you
man.
want to feel like
I was like in third grade.
You wanna
wanted
feel
some fucking
accepted?
Jordans, yeah.
Dude, I used to wear like Payless
No, it
shoes,
wasn't.
man.
It wasn't about being accepted. I just like Jordans.
I didn't like them.
No, we got Converse, like the basketball shoe Converse.
Yeah.
Like those I remembered, like, and even those were kind of
Rowings.
expensive.
Dude, I
Those were the nice. Those were the
Rolling,
nice
yeah.
shoes
do you
for
guys
a while.
do you guys remember K Swiss?
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to rock those.
Trey used to work there. He used to get discounts.
Yeah,
Yeah?
he did.
Yeah.
I loved K Swiss, man.
He started there,
Just story.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, it's true.
That's
Totally forgot about
that's
that.
true. He
and
did.
then he went to fucking FedEx.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he was at FedEx for
Then
a
he
while.
was working for that cheese company.
Oh yeah, he stank like he still. Chew, you still smell.
Pig.
Fuck.
What happened to the whiskey? The fuck?
It's
That
it's
color?
over, dude.
Damn it.
Done. We finished it. You
Now,
want,
if you want to try the Clyde Maze,
Oh yeah. Do you want to try any of these over here, Carlos?
yeah.
Well, I think it's probably a good time to stop then. I mean,
Yeah, we should stop. So guys, we're gonna stop the podcast because we're gonna continue drinking.
Yeah.
It's
so-
it's gonna get even more sideways.
Yeah, maybe we'll keep it on live, but it just won't be a podcast.
Yeah, you probably just hear us. But you guys have a good week. We'll see you next week. And thanks to our sponsors again.
Yes.
Eat a dick.
And if you got offended, I think that was our goal for this podcast.
That was
Yeah.
my fault.
It was all Carlos.
It was
all
enjoyable.
Carlos' fault.
Yeah.
Send all the hate
Very
mails to him.
enjoyable.
All right, you guys have a good night.
All right, good
talk to you
times.
later.
Adios.
Bye.
Ugh. My arms feel retarded from like I went to the gym.
My ears.
I'm just so sore, dude.
My ears.
You know what feels retarded? My belly.
Your belly?
I've been drinking so much.
Yeah.
It feels hollow.
Here, what do you want to try?
No, I gotta go try to go take a piss.
Go for it. That Nikka is good, dude.
Yeah, that was really good.
Where am I taking a piss?